Hello, 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 everyone. We get ready to get started here. So let me get the music on and we finna get started. All right. Let me make sure I got everything. Let me make sure I got everything here. Okay. All right, y'all.
Yeah. I'm spilling all the secrets. Watch the gossip flow. My cup's overflowing. Got the world as a no. When I drop the tea, it's like a fire ignites. True serve hot, taking my game to new heights. Pour it out, let the drama unfold. Drop the tea, yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah. Keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we fly. Whispers in the dark, I'm the voice in your head. Yeah. Telling all the stories that the scared never said. Got the crowd hype. When I talk, they all lean, cause I'm that high. Machine, know what I mean. Hold your cups high, feel that energy rise. Yeah, that's my mission. Yeah, watch it spill. I'm the one with the vision. Yeah, like a lot of things, keep the vibes alive. When I drop the T, that's when we fly. So let it spill and let the world see. Yeah. When I'm on the track, I'm setting you free.
Okay. Shh. All right, y'all. Hello, 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 everyone. How is everyone doing tonight? Y'all thought I wasn't coming on live tonight? I At first I was not gonna come on live. Okay, because I told y'all I was going to Chicago. So I am in Chicago, me and my sister. So I wasn't gonna come live tonight, but I said, oh, let me just go see for a little while because I've been seeing the stuff that's been going on in these YouTube streets. Baby, the YouTube streets is hot. Um, Claressa Shields, Papoose, they didn't allegedly done struck my girl Cutie's channel or what have you. So I've been watching that. I was over there on Cutie's live earlier today when she said some things that happened to her YouTube channel. So y'all know I support Cutie, Pink Mafia, so y'all know that already. So uh, I was packing and everything, so I couldn't really get in the live when Nia was over there and Cutie. I couldn't get in the live, but I did see that. So I'm praying for Cutie, Pink Mafia, and things like that. So we just got to be a little bit more careful with our channels or what have you, and make sure we're doing things on the up and up. But I don't. I don't know what they're particularly going after. Are they talking about that? Are we? We're not saying what any bad things really about her. We're telling the truth. Um, we're telling the truth about her, so I don't understand what they're talking about. As far as that, I will try to start putting a overlay over some of my content or what have you, so they won't be talking about that. So I will start doing that as well. a little bit more of what putting overlays over my content, because I don't like to do that, because I like to show y'all what's going on, like with the actual visual picture of it. But I will be trying to talk more about in the videos that I show of other people content, and maybe sometimes put an overlay on it. I don't do that many shorts or what have you. So that's another thing. I don't do that many shorts. Linda said, check my, I did check my email. I got this, I've been getting stuff from you. Let's see here. Yes, I did check my email. So how is everyone doing? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sonia. Mine is the same, y'all. I just don't have so much product in it. I kind of got it, like, have it poofy kind of. So I don't have that much product in it. So I kind of got it poofy a little bit. We were trying to, we got here kind of late to Chicago. We got here kind of late. And we were trying to go to Chemistry bar and restaurant, but it kind of it had closed. So then and then we're gonna go to another bar called Tree House, and their parking here is ridiculous, guys. Their parking is terrible. So if you go into like a restaurant or something that doesn't have parking, and you park in one of those parking structures, I think it's $7 for the first 20 minutes. After that, an hour is $33. I said, oh, hell no, ma'am. $33? Oh no. And I forgot Chicago. Their parking is bad here, so you'll be better off catching an Uber if the places that you're going to does not have parking. Also, when you go shopping here, you got to pay for all the bags. And I'm not used to paying for bags and stuff like that, because I live in Wisconsin. Y'all know that. So we don't pay for, like, if I want to go to Ross or TJ Maxx, we just get a bag. Here, I forgot you got to pay for the bags. You got to pay for everything. Parking is 2 days to park here at the hotel is $80. $80 to park. The hotel doesn't have a parking. The hotel does not have a parking garage, so you have to go over there to the other place and park. And they charge, I think it's $40 a day or something like that. But yes, the hotel Time with Twist doesn't have parking. Congratulations to Amanda Serrano. She is with the Knockouts. I was looking at that too. So congratulations to Amanda Serrano. And I think Amanda probably is going to be retiring soon. And then Alicia Baumgartner will be, I think, a good face for women boxers. She's poised. She's smart. She's polite. She's not a trashy woman. Keep hitting that like button, y'all. I think Amanda should pass the torch down to Alicia Baumgartner. I think she would represent boxing good. Not Clarissa. Clarissa, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. No. Pass the torch on down to Alicia Baumgartner. Okay? So if she passes the torch down to her, I think that would be a good thing. Y'all keep hitting that like button. All right, so let me get the housekeeping out the way. Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976 is on the screen. Fair use, fair use, fair use. All things said are alleged and in my very own opinion. It's for entertainment purposes only. I do not own the rights to any of the music or any clips you may see in my live. Fair use, fair use, fair use, fair use. And then let me see who all is in here so I can say hi to everybody. Sweetness, I did get your message. I did respond back to you as well. So hello, Time with Twist. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Renee Hill. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Sonia, my mod and my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Carla. Hello, Gigi. Hello, Sweetness Goody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Linda. Um, well, let me see. Hello, Proud Mimi, my tea sipper and my mod. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who else is in here. Let me see. Yeah, guys. Make sure if the thing that are going on with Cutie TV and Pink Mafia, make sure y'all go support her. She is going to be on Twitter. Make sure y'all follow her on Twitter, Facebook, and her other pages as well. Make sure y'all follow her as well over there on her other platforms. It's Pink Mafia, Cutie TV. So you can follow her on Facebook, Instagram, and I think she has another channel, Cutie TV, as well. So if y'all could, show her some love and some support, as well. Give me 1 second. Okay, give me 1 second here. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the chat. Let's see here. Hey, Annie. Who else is in here? Jacqueline. Hey, Thelma, my tea sipper. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, the hotel make you pay for parking because they don't have their own parking garage, so you got to go across the street, down the street, and park. Keep hitting that thumbs up, y'all. Hello, follow me, Black. It was a good fight. I'm glad that Amanda won. What have you? I wonder how Clarissa feels about that. Was Clarissa saying anything about Amanda got her? How many knockouts is this? 37 or 38? Because she was tied with Christy Martin, right? So I think she hey Denise. She was tied with Christy Martin, but then she got another knockout tonight. So I don't think anybody's going to be able to beat that record. Make sure y'all are hitting the thumbs up button. Also, you can become a member for $2.99 a month. Also, you can give super chat, super sticker, gifts, things like that, or a cash app if you would like. And also, you can give memberships to people in the chat. It was a good fight? Okay. All right, y'all. So we were going out, and girl, when they told us, because we're going to go to the tree house or whatever it's called. Parking? No, ma'am. I'm not going to pay no $30 or $40 for no parking. No. So we probably gonna just be catching Ubers because I did drive here. So we probably gonna be catching Ubers where we have to go, because if you gotta pay for parking, I'd just rather do an Uber or a Uber or a Lyft. Thank you, Sonia, for the 2 jewels. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, you said she didn't get a knockout, but she won the fight. The other fighter was really, really good too. Okay. I'm glad she won the fight. But I think Amanda's getting ready to retire. But I want to tell y'all something I'm going to start doing on my channel. I'm going to try to do it every day. Is supporting the other women boxers like Layla Ali, Christy Wood, Amanda Serrano, Alicia Baumgartner, what is the other one name? Franchon Cruz, and what's her name? Green. What is her name? Shadesha Green. We need to start supporting those ladies too, or what have you, as well. We're putting Clarissa out here in the light. We need to put these other women boxers out here in the light as well for doing good. Because when we talk about Clarissa, we talk about the stuff that's going on with the nonsense, right? And we need to start, putting the other women that are doing good, good things in women boxing. So let me just tell y'all this, and I'm being honest with y'all. I really was not into women boxing like that until Clarissa. And then that kind of put a shine on women boxing for the other ladies that are really doing good. Hey, Naughty Love. Hey, girl. Hey, my tea sipper, Naughty Love. Baby, I was over there on your channel too, Naughty. Yeah, so I'm gonna start putting a spotlight on the other women boxers that ain't out here with no married man, who is, somebody that these young girls can look up to. Okay. So I want to start doing that. If y'all get any information on Amanda Serrano, any other women boxers that are over there at MVP, I want to start trying to put a spotlight on them. I think that would be good for women boxing. Because like I said, guys, I'm being honest. Men boxing, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, stuff like that, George Foreman, stuff like that, I know them. But I was not into women boxing. So I thank you, Clarissa, for shining a light on women boxing. But the good thing is we can see the other women boxers who are doing good things. And the other women boxers will be a role model for other young girls to look up to. So I'm going to start Layla Ali. She has seasonings that she do. She has I think Mr. Skinny got some of her season, and he said it's really, really good. So I do want to start talking about Layla because she paved the way for a lot of these women boxers. So we can talk about Layla, the good things she's doing out here in the community. Alicia Baumgartner, Amanda, Katie, all of them. We can start talking about them as well. Thank you. Follow me, Black, for the 10 jewels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Care Bear. Indigo, Black. Hello, hello, hello. Let's start shining a light on these other women boxers that are really doing things in their community instead of just with the nonsense she's doing. That lady is not gonna change. She gonna be with the bull crap. So we ain't got time for her. You said, haven't you been on here a while ago? No, I haven't came on today. This is my first time coming on today. Clarissa will be talking about her tomorrow. Yep. Let's see here. Yeah, let's shut out the boxers who are putting in the work and that are doing good in the community instead of her nonsense. Instead of her nonsense. Let me see. Hello, Carol. Now I hear that Topanga is in Atlanta. Is that true? I was over there on Remy Mafia, a Remy fan page. What's that Remy Mafia? Wait a minute. I'm trying to see. Is that Remy Mafia? I was just over there on Remy Mafia page, and they were saying that Topanga is in Atlanta, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Amanda, Gabrielle, Yukista Valued. I'm saying her name right. Yukasta? Yeah, okay. If y'all get information about those ladies, send that over to me so we can start, shining a light on them. I think they deserve to have a light shined on them, because we're talking about Clarissa and all she's doing is doing effed up stuff, right? So these women don't do none of the bull stuff that Claressa Shields is doing. So why not shine a light on them and get them out here in the algorithm about the good things that they're doing? You get what I'm saying? Let's do that. Hey, Gigi. Hey, Ophelia. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Linda. Follow me, Black. Hey, thank you for the 2 jewels. You was clutching your pearls with the fight. Okay. And I get it. That could be, we're tired of hearing about our personal life all the time. So I will try to just bring some positive thing about the other women boxers. Jadaisha Green, I think her doctor, letting her do some things now. She is actually, she is actually, um, she is actually training the youth. So that's what Shadaisha Green is doing now. She's training the youth. She hasn't completely come back into boxing, but she is training the youth. Now, Shadaisha, she is a good example for the youth and black and little girls. I think she's a good role model. Amanda Serrano, Alicia Baumgartner. I think those ladies are great. They would be good, but Clarissa, no, ma'am, no. You said Clarissa was at a restaurant eating like a billy goat by herself today. Baby, she couldn't wait to get in that, to have that fight so she can go back eating the way she was eating. She gonna gain that weight back. Oh, I be on all the time. I be on here all the time. Is this your first time at my channel, Indigo? I be here all the time. Nadi, where Nadi is? Nadi is still in the chat. Okay, we're gonna start talking about the other women that are doing great. Nadi, Sweetness Goody. Oh, you talked about. Nadi, I wanted you to come up here and talk about Topanga because it's Topanga. Let me drop this link because I know I was trying to catch your live, but I was packing so I could get over here because y'all know I'm going to see Chris Brown tomorrow. But I'm gonna drop the link because I was trying to listen to y'all live, and then I was over there with Cutie trying to listen to her, or what have you. I dropped the link so y'all can anybody want to come up and we can talk about the stuff that's going on out here on these YouTube streets with Clarissa allegedly and for entertainment purposes striking people channel allegedly or her team is doing it. Also, somebody said Topanga start do an interview. Is that is that is that true? I dropped the link, y'all, if y'all want to come up here. And I'm having a Patron margarita, y'all. Hey, Nadi.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, girl, look at my sister.
Hi. Hi, everybody.
That's Nadi. That's my little sister, y'all.
We having a sisters weekend. I'm still in her from you all. So we having a sisters weekend. And I am still in her from y'all this weekend. We drinking Patron though, for real. I'm trying to get out here in these Chicago streets. We don't know shit about Chicago, but we gonna figure it out tomorrow. Not tonight though.
So it's a great restaurant called Beatnik. It's dope.
Oh, I heard it.
What is it called?
Beatnik. Beat like beat
like
right
go right there.
Yes.
It's in Chicago. Chicago's fun in the summer.
Okay.
We were supposed to go on a cruise and we missed the boat tonight. We gonna go tomorrow on that adventure. We did the 90-minute adventure.
Yeah, for the
tour,
boat.
The architecture.
Yeah.
The architecture cruise. So yeah, we're gonna do it tomorrow though in the morning.
That's fun. Mm-hmm. That's definitely fun. But yeah, Beatnik is a good like brunch, daytime, get fucked up vibes.
Yeah. Okay, Nadi, what was going on with Topanga today? Is she in Atlanta?
She's back outside. Yes, she went live. And
Topanga
she was at the gas station. Yes. And she was
wait a minute.
I'm tired of people trying to dredge up this old stuff. I'm outside and I'm in Atlanta. So you want it, come get it. Yes.
Who's she talking to?
I think she's talking to Claressa because Claressa been behind the scenes threatening.
Who? Topanga?
Yeah, like the Connecticut girl, Sweetness Goody, and all that. Yeah, she been behind the scenes throwing threats at people, trying to get at Topanga. So Topanga pulled up in Atlanta and said, "I'm here. You want
How
to come
Clarissa
get
said
it?"
anything else?
No, I just got in the house, so I haven't had the chance to check. But Topanga is outside.
Oh,
Topanga is outside, and she don't care. And she was like, it's 4 o'clock. I need my drink."
okay. I think she'll fight. I
And
think.
whoever won it can get. She is a jailhouse chick, okay? They don't give a F.
Oh, okay.
No, Nyla got her background. She said she loved jail. She like
What?
jail. She like jail, like rich people like court.
Oh,
hmm
wow. Oh, wow.
She
I mean,
like jail. I don't think she care.
okay.
But
Um.
she's like, y'all judging up this old stuff or whatever. And yeah. hmm We talked about her tonight. I went if you go on her stories, you can get a good snippet of what's going on
Okay.
Instagram.
Okay. Somebody said that her and Pat was on the Ricky Smiley show today.
I didn't see it. I'm really not checking for Clarissa. I agree with you. Like, we need to put the spotlight on people who deserve it. And Amanda Serrano did her thing tonight. So shout out to her for
Yes.
sure.
I was thinking about that today, Nadi, when I was looking at your live. And sometimes I just be in the bushes because I don't like to interrupt like when you be talking.
It's
So
all
sometimes I
good.
just be in the bushes or what have you. But I was over there in your live, and then I was over there in Pink Mafia Cutie TV live. And
Yeah, you saw she lost her monetization. That was so sad.
yes, and that's why I say, you know what? And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just start talking about um the women that are really doing some good things in the women boxing. So
Absolutely.
yeah,
And
I
I
want to
love
start doing
Amanda
that.
Serrano because she definitely is humble and she uplifts other women. If it wasn't for her and the what is it, Michaela Mayers, like
Yeah,
women wouldn't be getting paid what they're worth. And
right.
we got other people that's trying to take their spotlight, but these women work hard for it. This was a 50th fight. And no, she didn't walk away with the knockout, but she definitely walked away with the win. And and that girl was like giving it to her in the beginning, and she turned it around because she's professional. She's professional at what she does. She looked great, and she came out on top. Like, and I think you're absolutely right. Like, it's so, and it was just so refreshing. Drop the T to see a professional event. No drama, none of the foolery. The
Right.
promotion company did their job. Amanda Serrano was able to focus on training, and she didn't have to do all these like internet tricks to make it happen.
Right. And you know what? We need, and that's what I said today when that got me to thinking about that when Pink Mafia, and I felt bad, because Pink
hmm
Mafia and QBTV, she's a really, really good content creator. And, my whole thing is this right here. What happened to freedom of speech? You can't say or do or what have you. I don't understand that.
Well,
But
when it comes to the goofiest woman of all time, she can say whatever she wants about people, disrespect people, body shame, degrade, whatever. But when it's back at her because she has a thin skin, she can't take it. And she's a narcissistic control freak. And she thinks she can control the internet. We outnumber her any day. You know what I mean? We outnumber her and we have a right to our opinion. You're absolutely right. But she's evil.
see, this is the thing. Do you see when she be coming out here talking about sex and stuff? How come
Yep.
her channel ain't getting taken down for stuff like that? She be on here telling me she gonna beat people up. What about that?
Right. And at the end of the day, sex does not sell for everyone. You
Right,
understand?
right,
But like she's blatantly constantly putting her body parts out there, and then essentially, and that's how you know Pap does not love her, because he sits by while she degrades herself to the world,
Right.
and he stays quiet.
But he would
And
never. You think he would allow Remy to do that? He would never allow
and
Remy
you
to
know
do
what?
that.
This is why I dropped the T. I feel like Clarissa is really his karma, because Papoose is a very controlling person, believe it or not. And like Remy said, he cares about his image, and it's like who else? He said it out his mouth, and Remy said it, and he's like, I can't control her, and I find that really, really ironic, being how controlling he is.
Right. See,
And
I'm not buying that 90 because you know how when Remy first got out of jail, he was well, before she went to jail, he was smothering her. But even when she got out of jail, he was smothering her. When she got done, like just say she goes somewhere to perform, she would want to like sit down, have a drink with her friends. It's like, no,
he
we gotta
still
go.
wanted spaghetti. He wanted her to be a wife on top of working and providing.
Right.
And it's just like, if you're gonna be Mr. Dad, be it 100%. Like, you need to be doing the cooking and the cleaning if I have to work. But that's how selfish he is.
But see, this is the thing. I don't think. How can I put this? I'm trying to put this in the most respectful way. This is, if I'm going to be the breadwinner, go out here and make the money, have to come home and cook and clean and do everything for the kids. What is your role? What are you
Right.
supposed to do? What
He's a
what?
professional homosexual. That's his role. Because, like, just like when he has this claim of he held Remy down, which was bull swanky, right?
Right.
He spent a year going up there every day, but like, shouldn't Remy have been able to come home and chill and adapt into society? But you had nothing. You spent all of hers and yours. You had nothing going. It never dawned on you. It took for your wife to say, stop coming to see me. And what did you do with that time? Nothing.
But then
You
why
know what
didn't
I
you
mean?
flip that money? Okay, okay. But I'm gonna just get a little street here for a second. Why didn't you flip that money?
Like
What?
Keisha
Oh,
Kaur did for Gucci Mane.
correct. And also, when Mandisi went to jail, right? We know Mandisi was allegedly a little doughboy, but when he came out, Yandy had everything set up for him, for he can be legit.
Right.
So what were you doing? I'm trying to figure out, what did you do for 8 years? You couldn't
Laying
flip none.
peen.
You couldn't flip no
Laying
money,
peen. Laying peen everywhere outside of his wife.
baby. I'm a
That's what
better
he was
hustler than
doing.
you
And
because if I
spending her
had this
money.
money, just imagine we had that money. What we could have did with it and flipped that money and turned, we could have flipped that money. You
Well,
mean to tell
per
me for eight
example
years?
of Claressa Shields and where her career is right now, he's a poor businessman. Like, he does not like, he's just like Carissa. He doesn't like to listen to anyone. Like, he had a radio station that K Slay, who he's always throwing out there, left.
Uh-huh.
And it dropped the T. All he did was play his music, no one else's.
So is that the radio station that he work at now, 3 days a week?
No, no, I didn't even know he had a job.
Yeah, he worked at the radio station. What is it? What's the name of that radio? iHeart or something like that. He worked there 3 days a week.
Wow, you finally decide to work part time. Wow.
Yeah, he worked there 3 days a week. So, and then what? See, and this is another thing. What do you do at Win Records? Because we know you worked at TuneCore. Then you and Khadijah went over there. You went over there to Lost Records with Khadijah, and you said you were the executive there. So, what does he do there? What does he do?
Gamble, gamble with Ruben.
Okay, so what did Ruben make him? Did he make him? What is his title? What did Ruben give him as a title?
It was uh like head executive of music or something like that. Yeah. Some
Okay,
bogus role.
but check this out here, Nadi. Do you think let's just put our thinking caps on here. You think Papoose brought Clarissa over there and he didn't get nothing? You think Papoose brought Clarissa over there to win records and there was no deal made for him? He
Absolutely not.
so
Absolutely not. I
so
think he's a opportunist and he's going to always make sure he benefits. And
correct.
that is what became the point of contention with him and his wife. And he became extremely jealous because like Remy, she could drop a hook and this and that, and if she didn't want to do music, she didn't have to. But people were still calling her, and he got jealous over it.
And you know what? It's so many men that are jealous of their wives, and it's not even funny. My husband is the same way.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
because I know how to
dangerous.
get out there and make stuff happen for myself. And
Right.
men and some men are like that. You know, I can't have no one income coming in. I have to have multiple strings of income coming
I
in
need to be
in
able to
case,
live at my leisure. Yeah.
right, in case something happened with one income, you got a backup income. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like another income. But
But he
as a
never
man,
had an income coming in ever. And
but
that's why
as
he
a,
was so eager to be Mr. Mom. Like, oh, I'm gonna be a stay-at-home dad.
who
Like,
would want to
because
do
it
that?
looked good.
I don't want
Hmm?
nobody issuing me out no money. I don't want nobody issuing me any money because when I want to go buy something or do something, I don't want nobody saying, "Why did you spend that? What are you going to do with that?" And then
Well,
controlling me. I don't want that.
and that's
I,
why Remy fired him on national TV because she's like, then you could focus on being a husband. Because he was blocking good opportunities for her to hold her back because he didn't want her to shine beyond him.
that's what I. You know what, Nadia? I said that because all these opportunities that Remy have right now, I believe Remy Ben had these opportunities, but Pat turned them down as being her manager because Remy
Right,
is doing stuff 2 and 3 times a month or more.
right, right, right.
So I just don't think these opportunities just all of a sudden came out of the thin air. I think they've been offering it to Remy, but as her manager, he turned them down because he couldn't be the tag along or be the hype man for
So
something.
he would cancel opportunities for her if he couldn't benefit off of it.
I said that. I said, oh my,
He would cancel opportunities. So if we're not a package deal, then she can't do it.
I am so
Yep.
glad that Remy fired him from them. Did she fire him once or twice? I'm trying to think
Once.
of Love and Hip
Once.
Hop as her manager.
As far as we know. I reviewed the interview that they did on Hot 97 today.
I heard that.
And and they asked Pap a question in regards to being her manager, and rather him like he proved he was a liar with this question, rather than him saying like he's no longer the manager, he answered it as if was, and Remy turned around and said, well, he hasn't been my manager in such and such because like this and that and the other and stuff like that, but he blatantly lied. And if you go back, I encourage you, drop the T. Look at her old lives and like their old interviews. You hear Remy repeatedly saying, like, you're such a liar. She says that over and over again, and she calls him out every single time.
Oh
Like,
wow.
he lies for no reason. Yeah, there's a live she did, and she's like, yeah, my husband lied to me and told me he was going to get me a ice maker. And like, that's like one of my only guilty pleasures, but he lied to me and didn't even get it. This, if you ever have time, just go look back on
I
her old
did.
lives
Natty,
and her old interviews.
I've been going back looking at that video. I think Pink Mafia, and I think you were showing it with her with that red and black checker flannel shirt on.
Mhm.
I have
Yep.
a when I go back and look at that interview, I have like a whole I don't know. It's like I can
It's a
go back
different
and watch
perspective. It hits
watch it
different.
3 or 4
It hits
times.
different.
And I get when I go back and watch it like 3 or 4 times, right? I keep picking up on different things and then really, really listening to her. And in so many words, she was telling us the stuff that Pat was doing. So I got a different perspective on what she was saying about Pat. So I
She
had to
was
get
in
that.
a very abusive situation.
And let me tell you something. Just because people don't put their hands on you, mental abuse, mental and what was the other one? Um,
Financial. Financial
financial,
abuse.
mental, financial, and it was one more. Uh,
There was physical too. She talked about it briefly, but it was more than what you think. That's why she said, if I told y'all what it really is, you would cry.
but you know what, Natty? I think that she was talking about how Papoose is trying to take half of her money and also trying to put a lien on her house for half of her for that equity out that house.
Oh, she talked about all of that for sure.
I feel really
But
bad about that.
I think the part that stood out to me the most when I watched it back is she said he knows how to choose his prey. He chooses women that are vulnerable, from broken homes, no father, and look at what he's with now.
Right. Because um you can, and I'm not talking about anybody's family, because let me just tell y'all something. I have drunk people in my family that are alcoholics. When liquor store open up in the morning, they right outside waiting for it to open up. I have people in my family, if you know what New Jack City is, that if you know what they were selling. I have people in my family that were on that. So I have people in my family that were on alcohol, drugs, and everything. So I'm not talking about nobody because I have them in my family.
Hmm.
But we have people in our family that who have got their kids taken away.
Yeah.
And my mom was a foster. Well, my mom had to be a foster parent to them because they got the kids taken away, so they didn't want the kids to be with any other family. So my mom will used to take them into either her niece or her cousin got themselves together, and then that way they can get their kids back. So I don't try to get on this internet and pretend like I'm just Miss Goody Two Shoe. I have everything in my family. I have people in my family that have been to federal prison, women in my family that have been to women prison. Cheetah Correctional Facility is in Winnebago, but that's a women's facility for women in Wisconsin who go to prison. I've had about maybe 7 or 8 girl cousins go there. So I don't try to get on this internet and act like I'm perfect or anything like that. So I have them all in my family. Anything that you can name, prostitution, drug dealers, I have everything, a little bit of everything. Okay. So I don't get on here and try to act like I'm just perfect or anything. I have everything in my family. Everything that you can name is in my family. Okay.
And
But
I do as well. Drop the T, and I'm not ashamed of it.
me
That
neither.
like that was my family's journey or
Yeah.
whatever. And in life,
And
you have
especially New Jack
choices.
City. When you know that what they was doing in New Jack City, right? When that
Yep.
came out, a lot of my family members were hooked on that, and they got their kids and things like
Mhm.
that taken away from them. And my mother
And
was,
my family was men that were veterans that went over to Vietnam and got hooked.
yeah,
Frank Lucas. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
hmm So I don't get
So
on here. Anybody want to ask me anything about me? I tell you the truth about me. Ain't no shame in my game. And do I regret anything I went through, anything like that? No, because that made me into the woman that I am today. So, and I'm
and you know
still
what?
here.
None of us are perfect, drop the T, but we can make choices to try to be better and strive to be better every single day we wake up, right?
Right.
And um I think with this situation with this throuple, because I always call them Remy Ma side chicks or whatever, because they both need to stay attached to her, and like that's what's
Remy
going
is
on
the
right now.
clout, honey. Remy is the clout. They
Right.
have to be connected to Remy to get this clout. Do you think any other, just say, the story that was going on with, I don't know if you saw this with, what was her name, Gail, and she had like her husband was an executive, and she caught him at the airport with a woman. Now her story was out here too, like that, about him cheating and stuff. She did a whole TikTok or Instagram live about her husband infidelity and things like that, right? So I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if you remember that her name is Gail. Is it Gail? Not Gail King. I want to, not Oprah friend, but another woman. Her name is Gail. Her husband was rich too, and her husband was rich, and he had, was messing around with these young little girls or whatever, and he had went so far as to take her American Express and was letting the girl. I don't know if she was getting the funds off of the car to pay her rent, or the wherever she rented her place from, they were charging the wife's American Express to pay her rent every month. I mean every month. So this is, and we were dragging the side chick for that as
Right.
well. So it's not just we picking on Clarissa, but my whole thing is this: if anybody run across my feed that's a side chick, I'm going to talk about them. Okay, I'm going to talk
Mm-hmm.
about them. But see, the thing
Mm-hmm.
is with this story here is that y'all are really attached to a celebrity, which is Remy Ma. If it was somebody else, I don't think it would probably carry on this long, or the
Mm-hmm.
woman would be, embarrassed about it. But the thing why I think it's carrying on so long with Clarissa is because when the story do try to die down, she'll come pop out here and do something else to make us talk about her. So I think she liked this attention that she's getting, that we're talking about her every day. We the ones are making her relevant, right? Because
And I
think
made a decision, drop the T, that I'm starting to pivot my content because at the end of the day, it's just pure ignorance at this point on her part.
right,
And I mean, and I don't think Papoose is getting enough flack. I think we should all be dragging him.
right. I have started to drag him. That's what I put on my thumbnail. What was it yesterday? Did be dad, about how you beg Remy to have the golden child, and then now
Mm.
since y'all not together, you don't even take her to school. Joe has to pick her up from school when Remy is working. What type of damn father are you? You cried for this girl.
Exactly. And the Golden Child made a whole post to her godfather.
Yes,
And
that's
that
what I'm
told
talking
me
about.
a lot. And Remy always makes it a point to say the Golden Child is with me. She be with her at work. She knows her bars, bar from bar, because she's always with her.
But
You
remember,
do know.
Papoose lied and said that Remy be staying over with Easy the Black Captain 3 and 4 days, and her daughter be crying for her. She never spends no time with the Golden Child. What I'm trying to figure out was she never spend no time with her. Every time we see Remy, the Golden Child is with her. So somebody
So I
lied here.
debunked that, and that's why I go back on a lot of things, especially when they were doing that little back and forth, right?
Right.
Papoose and Remy. Um, and remember he tried to put out a picture of her Easy Block the block at Christmas.
Yes.
Number one, I feel like he did that on AI, just like he did 50 Cent with AI. Remember in the beginning, he was doing a lot of AI
Yeah.
with 50 Cent, putting him in girl clothes and things like that. And Remy came because he in his post he tried to say that like, oh, she didn't even spend Christmas with her daughter. And then right behind that, Remy posted the video of him in her house during Christmas, and she was there with the golden child, and he was there like a bozo putting stuff together because he didn't spend a dime on anything. And from that moment on, I knew everything out his mouth was a lie.
I can't believe he would just go that far
I mean,
to.
he had recording devices around her house.
I know she said she found them when they was doing her kitchen.
That's diabolical right there.
Look, honey, let me just tell you something. And
And can I just
go ahead, go ahead,
say this?
go
I
ahead, go
think
ahead.
Easy was trying to help Remy get out of that situation.
I do
Cause
too.
I think she opened up to him how abusive it was. And you got to remember, Remy has been trying to get before she came out, the year before, she was trying to end it. And he was refusing.
But that's why she said she had a statement that she was going to put out from the both of them, and he didn't want to do it.
He
Because
refused. Why? Because he wanted to destroy her.
yes,
Still does. And if you ask me, I think it's the best thing that he's not around the golden child right now because he's dangerous.
but let me just ask y'all this. This woman has took care. I don't want to put it like, well, she looked out for you for years.
And his kids.
And his kids. And his kids. So why would you want to destroy this lady?
Because he can't have his way with running around with his side chick and sleeping on her couch and still benefiting off of her.
And then his kids. I'm not gonna say all because his other daughter, Destiny, she don't even be with them. So I'm not gonna say nothing about Destiny or what have you. I'm talking about Chanel, or what's her name, Dejanay, and then
Chanel number zero.
yeah,
Chanel number zero.
and then I think his son prefers. What's his pronoun? I think it's Melody. He likes to be called Melody.
A female, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I'm not trying to be funny, y'all.
And I think his hatred for his son's sexuality is because allegedly, I feel like he's got some battles within himself. I'll put it like that.
Who, the son?
No, Papoose.
Well, you know what the rumors are about. You know.
And go to Topanga's page. Go to Topanga's. There's a specific picture. It's like her third post at the top.
Mm-hmm.
And there is someone that is a part of the LGBTQ plus, and you were very comfortable being around that person. So why are you not comfortable with your son?
See, that's another thing. But they were trying to say allegedly for entertainment purpose that Papoose is a DL. Allegedly, I'm not saying he is.
I believe it. Hanging out, he came from the Zulu Nation, African Bambaataa, Hassan Campbell, in that whole camp, and Busta Rhymes.
Allegedly they said Busta is messing with a transvestite.
Mm-hmm.
That allegedly.
Allegedly. I mean, he's never been married. Like,
I thought Busta Rhymes was married. He never been married.
never been married.
Oh wow!
But look, we all know what the Zulu Nation down with. African Bambaataa was the first Diddy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was Clyde David. Allegedly.
African Bambaataa was like the Project Diddy.
Mm-hmm. Girl, I did not know
Allegedly. That. He's dead now, though.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
So, and I can't find it, but they said Remy kind of said it out loud. Too, and stuff like that. I mean, because why are you so homophobic? Why are you so homophobic? And also, men who like to put the pause on women tend to have conflicting issues when it comes to their sexual orientation. I'll put it like that.
Oh wow.
I mean, and why do you like your women so strong looking? And I'm not saying that about Remy per se, but if you look at the other women, very strong and masculine in the face.
You ain't never lied about that. It's like all
so women. That gives, look, think about it. When 50 Cent first dropped that meme of the pimp, and he said, "Yeah, Pat, we know you like your women handsome."
Oh,
it gives me a whole nother meaning.
now do you?
I think it's the how you doing effect. Okay.
Oh, I hear you. Because I've been, trying to figure that out about Cat for a minute, y'all. I've been really trying to figure that out, but I feel like, okay, no, he was Remy. He been married to Remy for all this, for all these many years. But I'm starting to think some other things that
So anytime a man says this, I don't get into women's business. I leave that up to the women. Always makes me look at a man with a side eye because, like, what does gender have to do with like you conversation and having an opinion on something? You know what I mean? So, like I just believe the complete opposite about him. Just like, oh, because remember Remy said, she was like, I'm such an honorable man. I don't call women itches and things like that. Yeah, those be the ones. Those be the ones that be deviers and narcissistic and things like that. Because in front of the camera, he's this perfect guy, but behind the scenes, he's a monster, allegedly.
and then I'm gonna tell you something. If anybody has dated a Pisces man, oh my God, people think I'll be bullshitting about this. Pisces men, the ones that are born in March, they're narcissists. They always have a mask on. Okay.
Right.
My husband
It's
is
the reason why he hides behind glasses all the time.
yes. And you know what? My husband wear glasses all the time. All the time. He could be in the house with glasses on.
It's so you can't see the switch in their personality.
Girl, it's just amazing.
Because them
How
eyes are dark and empty.
yeah.
You see, whenever he doesn't wear the glasses, he looks like a zombie.
Girl, when he took the glasses off after Claressa Shields fight and he was out there with Clarissa had on the knockoff wannabe Remy outfit, he took the glasses off and I thought he was in the Twilight Zone. He looked like he was on something or had a gummy or I don't know. And his eyes looked at the same way they looked at the BET Awards, like he was in some type of trance or something. Allegedly. I'm just being honest
I
with you.
believe Pap has like in my opinion, and I'm not saying that I'm not a professional or a doctor, but I believe he has severe social anxiety right now because he's going through a lot emotionally, and he's trying to mask it with this relationship with Clarissa, but he's not hiding it well at all. He looks stressed out. You could tell he doesn't have a home. You know what I mean? His face is getting sunken in, and you could tell he's not happy.
No, he's not
He's not.
happy with her. I believe he want Remy back, but he has did too much, and he know Remy ain't gonna take him back. So I think he has no other choice but to stay over there with Clarissa because that's his bread and butter right now.
And I believe Clarissa really only wanted Remy
I
and
think so too.
settled for Pap. And I do not believe that Clarissa loves Papoose at all. I think
But
she's just, and I don't think he loves her either, but they didn't plan on Remy out in them. And so they're forced to put on this performance for the world.
yes, I was gonna say that they are forced to put. I think Claressa Shields, allegedly and for entertainment purposes, is having a problem with her sexuality because she be.
I think she's a lesbian.
I think so too. I think she
That's
really
my
wants to
opinion.
be
And
independent.
that's just my opinion. I'm not saying that's fact.
Right.
But
Y'all keep hitting that like button. We got 48 likes and 60 some people in the chat. People in the bushes hit that like button. If she want to be with a woman, that's okay. She should just come out here and say it. I don't have no problem with that. I don't have no problem with the LGBTQ people. I don't have no problem with that. Live in your truth.
like as much as I think she I think she has a deep seated hatred towards women due to her relationship with her mom and stuff and the
Yes.
trauma that she dealt with connected to her. But I think she has a deeper hate for men.
But see, this is another thing I was going to say. Her and her mother or her family needs to go and get some type of counseling because Clarissa needs to forgive her mother for whatever happened. She said some things happened, right? She needs to forgive her mother because she is taking the hate that she has for her mother and projecting it on all the other women out here. Because it just seems like she doesn't like women. We can't help
Yeah,
what happened with your mother. We were not there. We were not part of it.
it's definitely displaced anger or whatever, and that's why she, like, as much as she reps Flint, I think she really hates it because that's where all her trauma lives. And she's like a kid that has been sheltered all day life. When she went out to Atlanta, she let loose. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I believe like her and Tony didn't work out because she had not lived yet. Like although she had this vision for her life, she had not lived. Like you know what I'm saying?
Right,
And that's what I think she was missing with Tony or whatever. And she got out to Atlanta and just like let loose, and she was kind of doing her. And here it is, she's got this stature in the boxing community, but she really wanted the attention from all of the celebrities, and that's how she got caught up with like Maserati Bud at the same time with Pat because she was social climbing. She was social climbing. She was trying to raise her social media IQ, if that makes sense.
yeah, that
And if
makes
you
sense.
notice, and so if you notice, she really did because a lot of people didn't know about her because not a lot of women were paying attention to boxing or
Right,
whatever. But when this scandal came out, all the attention went to her, right? And this
right,
is all she ever wanted in her life is this to be paid attention to, validated, and things like that, and she finally got it, and she's like fame drunk right now, you know what I'm saying, like, and she's like on this high or whatever, but like yeah, like I think she never got help for her traumas, and because of that it's coming out in a negative way. Her with the fame, like she lost her humility and things like that. And she probably projected that so many things were going to happen to her because I listened to her old interviews and she thought she was going to get like all these endorsements. And here it is. Years later, she's stuck in the same place as when she won that first gold medal, still begging for endorsements. And
but if she
so I
would,
think if we shift to because we already know she's not the face of boxing, right? We know
right,
her record and her career is all smoke and mirrors and fluff. So that's why we need to shift our attention to where it belongs. And she'll eventually fizzle out. Because right now everybody talking about her is giving her currency in her pocket.
right,
And I think that's the best way to humble her is to hit her where it hurts. And if she can't garner her money off of social media, then what is she gonna do?
right. So that's why I said I was going to start directing my attention towards the other women boxers to kind of pivot away from her. So
Hmm.
not all the way, but kind of, like fizzle your way. Kind of a little bit at a time and start talking about these other women boxers instead of giving her all this shine what she thinks she has. But what she failed to realize is that the content creators are keeping her irrelevant. A lot of people don't understand that we are keeping you relevant. We are
Yeah.
because we
And she
talk
doesn't
about you.
appreciate it. So
Right,
like you're reporting channels and doing all type of plum foolery behind the scenes because you don't like that people are telling the truth
right,
about what's going on. And so you're like playing dirty games, but eventually that comes back on you. That energy comes back on you. And Clarissa doesn't deserve the spotlight. And I say take
right.
it off of her.
Yeah,
And,
let's.
if you think about it, drop the T,
Mhm.
and this is how I rationalize it in my mind. Clarissa is really a non-factor in all of this, because as
Right,
long as Papoose and Remy are married, that's the focus. Like this unfortunately is a family breaking apart, which I find very sad, you know what I mean? And the real victim here is the golden child, you know what I
right,
mean? Like her what she knows as her norm is becoming abnormal. And to me at this point, because Clarissa is just going to say whatever Pat feeds her, right? She's just regurgitating his lies at this point. but she's a non-factor. That's not his wife. You know what I'm saying? He's not legally bound to her or whatever. And the only thing I can hope for is that we all start dragging Papoose so that he'll really step up and be the man he needs to be for the golden child. That's what's important to me.
Yeah, I put on my yesterday on my thumbnail. Did be dad. I put it on there. God
I
forgive me,
saw
but
it.
I
I
put I
saw
put
it.
it on my thumbnail yesterday because that's what you are. You have Joe playing the role for you. Joe is well. Let me just put it this way. Joe is the father that you should be.
Yeah.
Instead of him being the godfather, he's the father. Allegedly, that's how I feel.
And
Because
can I tell you the reason why he stays away from the golden child? Number one, she reminds him of of his wife on a regular basis. Number two, he's embarrassed. And number three, he doesn't want to be accountable for what he did to break down his family.
I think so too. I think that's another reason why he's staying away from her.
Hmm.
Because Remy said
It's a
something
shame.
very interesting. She said something to the effect that he when he does have the golden child, he wants Remy to be there with him and her, and that he did something. She's like, "Don't treat my daughter like that." I guess she said something to that effect when she had that red and black checkered flannel on. She said she had to get on him about treating the golden child some type of way because she said he lived in a 1 bedroom small apartment. He does have a place. She said he's not broke. Remy said that. She said he lives in a 1 bedroom apartment. That's what she said when she had the red and black flannel. That he does have a place, but it's a 1 bedroom apartment.
Hmm. It
So
makes
so
me
he
wonder if he even still has it at this point. He has no job.
well he does have a job. He's allegedly Claressa Shields' manager because the other man is not her manager anymore. So who's her manager?
Right.
It has to be him. But I think he told her not to tell the public that because of what we will say. But you can put two and two together and see that he's her manager because when she's at press conferences, anywhere she's at, he's right up there. What else? What other reason would she be up there? What would be your other reason
I know
to be
Punch
up there?
Drunk had pointed out, drop the T, like there is like this Muhammad Ali Act, and I think it prevents like people in personal relationships and management. It's like some type of morality clause or something like that. Punch Drunk has spoke on it.
I think
And he
yeah,
said that's
yeah.
why he won't say that he's the manager out loud.
Oh, okay,
So just look up the Muhammad Ali Act. Yeah.
okay,
Let me.
okay.
Oh, I can't do it right now. But yeah, it's like Muhammad Ali put in like certain regulations in place, right? And there's like a moral clause in there, and it's to protect the
Oh,
fighter, so that like a spouse or something can't like benefit off. You know what I mean? Like it protects the fighters.
okay. So how would work with between Papu and Remy then? If he was, is that the same thing for music?
No, 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 no. It's only for
Just for
boxing.
boxing. Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's called like the Muhammad Ali Act.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's only for boxing. It's only for boxing. So yeah. And that's why they won't say it out loud.
Oh, okay. And then one other thing I was on your live that you were talking about was what was you saying something to the effect of shit with Pat. What was it? It was girl. I done forgot. I'm drunk. These drinking these
It's all
Patron.
good. I did 3 lives today. It's hard to
You
I
did
can't
three
even
lives
keep up.
today.
Huh?
You did 3 lives today.
Yeah, it's just that information kept coming to me, and I wanted to do a show kind of because with her trying to do like this hate campaign on Remy, I just want to make sure I do my due diligence, that every time she does that, I counter that and remind people of who Remy is, you know, and she's human like the rest of us, like just
Right.
going through it, and she has emotions and feelings as well. So I'm just not, I can't stand by and just let somebody like just do that. Wait, because Remy's not even bothering her. So why are you doing this? It's like you're gonna buy all your views anyway. So like, why are you doing this? Like, and so like one of my lives I actually reminded everybody like how many organizations Remy is connected to and how she gives back to women coming out of prison and helping them get integrated back into society. She has a couple of programs where she does that. She's also connected to a breast cancer program and things like
Oh,
that.
okay. I know you said that. You said breast cancer and women coming out of. I didn't even know that. I'm
Right,
gonna,
right. So I just want to this continuous like fuck Clarissa and her lies. We all know she's a liar and she's gonna lie. As soon as she open her mouth, she gonna lie. But like, here's the facts right here. Remy really does give back. You know what I'm saying? She really does care about other people and stuff. And people have to remember, like Papoose, he was thriving on like her bad girl image. He was using that to blackmail her.
what?
Yeah, he was
So he
using.
wants these people to think his wife, the daughter, the mother of his child. He want that image, that stigma to be painted on her like, oh, she's a bad girl. She was in prison. You know, people can go to prison and turn their life around. But the story that I'm hearing that it was more to why she pow that lady. They said she was messing around with the lady, and that was another reason why Remy pow her allegedly. So that was
Um,
another.
Drop the T. If you go back to her live, if you get the whole live, I think Baller Alert has it. She speaks to her prison experience and blatantly admits that she was locked up behind Papoose.
You said baller?
Baller Alert, yeah, they have
Okay.
the full live of her and when she had her natural hair with that red and black plaid.
Yeah.
Yeah, she speaks to that. How she said you know how Remy she starts like flair and stuff like yeah it's okay when I was locked up behind niggas. She's talking about Papoose. She
Oh
said
wow.
it.
Uh,
She said it.
okay, I'm gonna go back on baller alert and look at that as well. But I want
Mhm.
us to maybe we can get some other content creators to kind of try start to pivot away from Claressa Shields and talk about the other boxers that are making a difference. In women boxing and kind of put a spotlight on those women instead of putting one on Claressa Shields because she's not the face of women boxing. She's not. So we
She's
should
not.
start
It's
doing.
all a farce. And let me tell you, in watching the Amanda Serrano fight, and it's up on YouTube, there were a lot of great female fighters tonight.
I think that, and women that I didn't even know. It's another lady that I had put on the thumbnail that also is kind of older woman that wanted a black woman that wanted to fight Claressa Shields as well. I did a live on her. I'm gonna have to go back and see if I can find it.
Oh, I remember that because I got the lead from you and I talked about it on my channel. I forget her name. Oh my God.
Yes,
But
I
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
forget.
yeah. She's in the heavyweight division
Yeah,
or whatever. Yup, I remember. You're absolutely right. There's people out here for her to fight, but like because of her antics, like she's banned out of MVP. MVP holds most of the fighters or whatever. But I just think it's so many other skilled fighters out there that we don't need to focus on her.
right.
Like what's the
And
real?
Franchon is a good. Franchon Cruz is a good one
She
as
absolutely
well.
is.
And
She
then
absolutely is.
I want to start putting a spotlight on Remy about she did go to jail. That's okay. People make mistakes in their life, but let's talk about what she has done since she's been home from prison. The breast cancer charity that she does, the helping women who come home from jail. How about we put a spotlight on Remy for the good things that she's doing out here instead of
Mhm.
her past?
I agree. I agree. I
Okay.
agree. Let's move forward. Remy's moving forward. She's in her soft girl era,
Yeah.
and that's kind of where I'm starting to pivot, drop the team, my content towards, because Remy is winning, and
Yeah.
I want to put my brand behind a winner,
Right. So
not a
what can
loser.
we find more information on Remy's? Because I want to try to hook up with you and see where can I find more information about Remy's, organizations that she have out here, what she's doing in the community for women who are getting out of prison, also for the breast cancer and other things that Remy is doing. Because I heard you say that Remy is
So
coming out with a brand, is it going to be a clothing line or something, or what is it
yeah,
going to
I
be?
think that's part of it. The clothing line is definitely part of it.
Okay, clothing.
But if you follow Remy Ma group chat, she has her organization on her page, all her organizations listed on her page, and then from there you can like just go onto her website and stuff like that. Because I think I would like to like start like initiatives where we can link with her and maybe give back through her organizations, because I
Okay,
think it's a great initiative. Like Remy does a lot of great things, and Papoose and Vesicles or Crash Out, they gonna do just that, crash out, and we just know what it is now. Like we know
right,
what it is, and so now, if moving forward, now that you know that she's a cheat, a lie, you know what I'm saying? If you continue to support her at this point, it's just like you have no integrity at
right.
all.
And I know I probably lose some views where we don't. I'm gonna start casually moving away from her, but I'm gonna be
Hmm.
like trying to talk about the things that Remy has going uh, more, and also putting a spotlight on Savannah, Shadeja, them, Alicia Baumgartner, them, the stuff that
Hmm.
Layla Ali doing, because I do want to order some of Layla Ali's seasoning to support
Me
her.
too.
Yeah,
Me
'cause I know
too.
Mr.
And I
Skinny
want to
said
do
the
like a
seasonings were good.
right. Me too. I wanna support those ladies because they definitely earned it. And you know what? I actually feel bad for the women like the Layla Ali's, the Alicia Baumgartners, the Franchon Cruz, and Amanda Serrano, because they have someone that is so nutty that she legit is trying to erase all of their hard work, and she's not even on any of their level. And if you think about it, like Clarissa has the least fights
Right.
out of
Yeah.
everybody and the least knockouts. So that's
And
why I was
why?
so happy to hear Rolly, another man, put her in her place, because we all know she's definitely male identified, right?
Yeah.
We noticed that with her interviews, her energy for men is different. Like, cause I swear she was flirting with Cam Newton. She would have like bent it over for him right away, if she had the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? But she was her normal hood booger self, per usual, with a ginger wig on or whatever. But like at the end of the day, like Clarissa has some healing to do, and that's how I'll put it. She
Yeah,
has some
because this is
healing to
the
do.
thing. Like I tell people, it's not that I'm talking about Clarissa. Clarissa is the same age as my oldest child, which is 31 years old. And if my daughter was out here carrying on like this, I would want somebody to, if I couldn't reach her, I would want some other aunties or somebody to, call her out. And maybe she'll see that her wicked ways, her wicked ways are not going to get her anywhere. This is a short time, right? This is short time, the shit that she's doing. Because when somebody else comes along that gives us more interest, we're going to start talking about them. And she's going to be, yesterday's news. That's what she failed to realize. That's what
Yep.
she's not realizing.
She'll
Because you
fizzle
got to keep
away.
with the algorithm.
Yeah, and the way her and her team do business is very sloppy and very ratchet and ghetto. And
Grimy. Yeah.
like, and if you look at the MVP girls, they do not have to work as hard as Clarissa.
No, they do
They
not.
could just focus on their training. MVP does their job by promoting them. The sponsors are there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I hear what you're
But
saying.
every time you see Clarissa, she's the one promoting her fights on all of her lives. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
And I said, what do they get paid
Selena
for?
may post once, like, and then maybe another time when the fight get closer. But MVP, like, their promotions are massive.
Correct. But see, this is my question here. And this is a question Clarissa should be asking herself. What am I paying Selena and Win Records for? I am the
Right.
one that's out here promoting myself. They might put, at the end, I would say that Selena Promotions start trying to promote her and a little bit of Win, but not a lot. They were not promoting her like they should have. So what are y'all getting paid for? What are y'all doing? What do you bring?
I believe I have a couple of theories, and they're just theories. I'm not saying they're fact. I
Okay.
think there is a underground gambling situation going on there,
Okay.
and some washing of money going on there.
I
And
thought that was
I believe, and this is my guesstimated opinion, that
yeah.
Papoose is going to end up in the cell that he tried to create for his wife.
I can see that. I can see that. I can very well see that. It's something else going on because Remy said, I know how your neck work. What your
Mhm.
network? What do you mean by that? Are
Hmm.
you saying you know how he operates
Next,
with his funds? I,
that and other things I thought of with that.
you can take it two ways. I know how your network, okay, you give good you giving head. But then she said network. So do you know how he's what are you saying with that? That's what I'm like, okay, are you saying that you know how his network? Are you saying that you know what he do with his books, or do you know something that they're doing, or something like that? That's what I'm trying to, That's why I took it. Like she knows some shit that she can really come out here and say, but I don't think she want to say it because it's her soon-to-be ex-husband and the golden child's father. And if she come out here and get this talking, who knows? She could land his ass in jail. Allegedly, that's just my opinion. I'm not saying it's true, but I try to read between the lines with a lot of shit. Without her just actually coming out here saying it, it's like read between the lines of what I'm saying. That's how I'm taking it. But hey, I could be wrong about that. But that's what I was kind of like. Okay, you know something that we don't know. What do you mean by that?
I just think it's a matter of, especially judging by his comment when Remy questioned him about it, and he said, "Oh, I would never because she's ugly." And then come to find out, he didn't say Remy was ugly, but he said a whole bunch of other negative things to Topanga. You know what I'm saying? He loves to triangulate women against each other because Pap doesn't know how to cut a relationship off, take some time to heal, and then you move on. No, he looks at women as a lick, as a come up. So, and remember, Remy said, like, I've been trying to get him out the house forever, but I knew it wasn't until he found his next come up that he wouldn't leave. And so that's what he does. Like, he has to take time to groom and finesse before he pounces. But here it is. And this is how you know him and Claressa are PR all the
Mm-hmm.
way. He has a key to her home, and his clothes is still at his wife's house. But he has not moved in with Claressa.
But my thing is, Nadi, why do you think he's not going to go get his clothes from there?
It's a sense of control. Once again, he's very controlling. It's a sense of, oh, my presence is still going to be here no matter what. And also, it's a tactic to try to scare if she has anybody come over in a romantic way or whatever. Like, it's a control mechanism. That's all it is.
So he rather just go buy new clothes and act like he didn't have any clothes and just keep the stuff at Remy house, but just to try
I
to
think
control her.
Clarissa's buying him clothes.
Or I thought of this: if she throw those clothes out, he could sue her as well for destroying his
Absolutely.
property. See,
Absolutely.
yeah,
And that's why they still there. It's
damn
a
it.
control tactic. Just like it's a control tactic with him putting a lien on her house.
You know what? I was thinking about that too. My whole thing is, sir, you know that you did not put one red penny on that house. She bought that house for $1 million cash. You know you didn't contribute. So why would you want something out of that house? Her equity out that house. Why?
His entitlement, because in his mind, drop the T, he created Remy. He's responsible for her success
What?
right now as a result of holding her down, even though she was really holding him down.
How would
Remember,
you
Remy said his entitlement. He has
No,
major entitlement.
that is so fucked up. You know what? If I knew I didn't put one red penny on a house or a car, I wouldn't want it. You go ahead on. I
If I knew
wouldn't.
I was taken away from my daughter's
That's
stability,
another.
I would.
But I'm just trying to figure out why.
He's a
And what
narcissist. He's selfish.
is? But see, this is the thing. You remember that fake account, well, the burner account Clarissa has allegedly. Remember, she was like, "You should just go ahead on and sign those papers and do what you need to do." Something to that effect.
And
So
she
he,
said, give him what he wants and sign them papers.
yes, there we go.
hmm
So
She's
he
trying to,
was
they trying to, Wendy Williams and Kelvin, Remy Ma.
he didn't went over there and pillow talked to Clarissa and told Clarissa about the money he's trying to get for Remy. Because that's why Clarissa said, we gonna live off your money. Something to that effect, Clarissa said.
And I'm glad she said that out loud, like the big dummy that she is.
You know what?
Look, every time she opens her mouth, she makes Papoose case worse and worse and worse. Because she talked too much. You don't think Remy got that screenshot?
This is so messed up.
and just drop the C, just so you know, Remy got about 4 or 5 in the chamber left. She had what she put out was a little teaser. It
Oh
gets
wow.
worse.
Worse.
Yes.
Worse?
Yes.
Are you talking about what he did when the pool people were there?
That and other things. She has, let's just say, she had to start playing his game. Like, this how you know it was definitely DV involved. She had to start playing, she had to start mirroring him, basically, and start recording him the way he was recording her.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And so let's just say she has a lot more. But she's been trying to like hold back because of his child. But he hasn't really been there. Not really. He has not been there for the golden child, and it's starting to piss Remy off. And I'll leave it at that.
But see, this is the thing. I wish Remy would come on out here with it because it seems like he didn't told Clarissa some shit. I'm telling you, he didn't talk because she acting like she know all this stuff about their marriage. That's what she's trying to
Yes.
do. So he had to tell her something. And another thing I want to say this. I believe they was betting on that fight because six and the sixth round for her to have a so-called knockout. Some people say allegedly that they were betting on that she was going to either knock her out or something in the sixth round. Do you
Yep.
think Papoose and Ruben made bets on that?
Yep. And that's why Floyd was there. Floyd's a gambler too. And you think Big Meech not a gambler?
Oh, okay. Well, I
Yeah,
didn't know
they all
all of them.
gamblers. They all gamble.
So you think all of them placed the bet?
Yep. That pot was probably
Allegedly.
still.
Allegedly. Oh wow. Okay. Gotcha. Got you.
Yep. So yeah. It's more to come. Trust me, it's not over. But I just think we should focus on uplifting Remy more and the hell with her. Because look, she's gonna eliminate herself. That's how toxic she is. And I know her, where she garners all this ego and how she feeds her ego is validation from the internet.
Okay. And you know what? And they don't even give us credit. We are the ones that making you irrelevant. If we wouldn't talk about you every day, keep your ass in this algorithm, you wouldn't be. You would just fly away and just, it would just die down for you. You wouldn't be even thought of anymore. We keep you going because we
Yep,
keep
and she's
talking
putting
about
all
you.
this fake propaganda out here, and I'm over it. Like, because if you were really an honest person, you wouldn't have to do all of this. But, like, at the end of the day, like, I even said the other day, I'm not reviewing any more of her interviews. It's all the same regurgitated
Right.
bullshit.
Me
You know
either.
what I mean? Like, that's all lies. Like, I don't want to see another interview of hers
No, me
at
either.
all.
Go have y'all baby and get you wet, whatever. I don't give a shit no more. Because
Yeah, and look how disgusting she is. Like putting all her sexual business out there. Like, girl, bye. And that's how I know Papoose is not really smashing you. I think Papoose get drunk to smash her if he do. You know what I'm
if he do, he
saying?
hitting her from the back. He ain't hitting her from the front. He hitting her from
I
the back.
said it on my channel. I think he catch her like straight out the style shower, gorilla style, throw her against the wall, and he be done in like 5 minutes. And she think
Right.
it's the best thing since sliced bread.
Right. And you know what? She act like a woman who has just started having sex. Like, and you don't talk about your sex life on TV or internet or whatever. Like you ain't
Yeah.
never had none before, or that's the best you never had, or something.
Yeah.
Something ain't right here.
No, he's not smashing, and their sex is not as good as she say it is. I think it's very awkward because he's still in love with his wife, and you're just a smash for him. So, and that's why I think it leads to like her talking about her ass all the time and feeling like it's so big, even though we know it's not. Is I think it's because Pap is hitting it from the back because that's the only way he could tolerate her.
Right. You know what? I think maybe he not even maybe he not even hitting her from the back. Maybe she making this up, and he just go along with it. Because I don't, it don't even look like Pat can even. Oh, boy. Oh, I don't want to imagine it. Oh God. Oh,
I think he's got a lot of other addictions going on outside of the gambling, and it's so he can cope. He don't want to feel. He don't want to feel.
I think he want to
Nor.
be numb. Yep, he wants to be numb. So I
Hmm.
think he thought maybe by him going out being with Clarissa that would make Remy jealous, and she would want him back and stuff like that. But he seen it didn't work. It didn't work like
Yeah,
Remy.
that was a ploy because Remy been done. She been trying to get away from him.
Mm, mm.
Remember she said like y'all be together, y'all want to make a family and all that. Have at it. She don't
Um,
care.
I don't. You can tell Remy do not care, but other people want to portray like, oh, Remy is so bothered, she's jealous. Girl, Remy looks so much lighter since she got rid of Papoose. She's
She's
glowing.
winning. Did you see her at Fat Joe birthday party? How many people
Yes,
came up to her to take pictures?
yes, she looked this so nice.
Stunning,
Right,
ladylike, classy. You know what I mean? Not cheap. She look expensive. Let's just say that.
she sure did. Clarissa, you could never. You don't even know what classy is, girl. Oh, she has no table manners, and that's another thing. You know,
Child.
when when I went out on my first date with a guy, right? I don't even think I really ate. I was trying to eat all cute and stuff like that. Have like nice table manners and things like that. And she just act like she don't like she was not taught how to eat properly, at the dinner table. And another person I seen like
They
that.
didn't have food according to her.
What a daddy
So
said. Well, you heard what the daddy said. He said, "Now you know, Clarissa, when you was with me, I always sent food back home with you." She's like, "Yeah, I know." So another thing I was gonna tell you, I think some of the stuff she said about her childhood is real, but I think a lot of it is made up. It's fabricated for how the poor little black girl, the sob story about she her parents were allegedly on drugs or alcohol. She didn't have food to eat. I think that they made a lot of that up to get sympathy for her. That's what I want to say.
Her parents are the ones that taught her how to lie the way she does.
Who the mama?
She's so, she's so used to covering up for her family and all their traumas and addictions. Like her parents taught her to be the pathological liar that she is today. She lies so flippantly and even unnecessarily. She just lies. And guess who else is that way? Drop the T.
Who?
Papoose.
But wait a minute, Papoose said he grew up with his mother and father in the house, and he said that he said that's why when he always wanted a wife, and he said it's a picture on his mother wall with him and his mother and dad getting married, and his dad had on a white suit, on that picture. So that's why he wanted a white suit uh for his marriage. And Remy said, I kept on trying to understand why did he want to wear that white suit, and it was because of his dad. So I don't know if his dad is still living or if his mom and dad is still together.
Well, I always wonder how good of parents they are, being that Remy exposed that one of his adopted sister is a known PDF, and that's why the golden child couldn't go over there to the mom's house. What you know what I mean? So I mean, and Remy said the whole family protects the PDF.
Yeah, they said that she was adopted, right? Her mother,
Hmm.
Pappy's mother, adopted the girl.
Yep.
Okay,
So if they will harbor that type of activity and behavior, I only can imagine what else you know what I mean? They enabled in their household.
right. But let me ask you this now. The Breakfast Club interview. I heard you talk about that. So that was a made up lie that Remy was going to be on the Breakfast Club.
Yep. I think it
Oh,
came from Clarissa's camp.
it was a. I kept on wanting to
Well,
talk
she's
about
known
that.
to so, and that's why I said earlier, like when everybody was like, "Oh, she's doing a paid hate campaign against Remy," and I said she's been doing them. What are we doing here? Like, Nida go expose this, Shalita exposed. You know what I mean? The hate campaigns that she put people up to. This is not new for her. She's
Okay,
been
gotcha.
doing it. She set up geisha. She was trying to set up geisha and everything. Like, she's an internet demon.
Okay, but see, this is my thing. Why didn't Breakfast Club come out here when they seen that floating around the internet and say that was a lie? That Remy was
Because
not going to
they
be.
love the attention as well. They engagement farm Clarissa. That's
Okay.
all they're doing is engagement farming. That's why you don't see them asking the hard questions. They know they're gonna get some type of attention driven to their channel,
But
and
see,
that's all they care about.
I thought because on Fat Joe birthday party, DJ Envy and Gia, his wife was there. So that's why I
Uh-huh.
kind of thought that maybe DJ Envy and Remy might have had a talk, and that's why she was going to be on the Breakfast Club because DJ Envy and his wife was at Fat Joe birthday party.
Look, Remy doesn't even need to go on the Breakfast Club. She has Fox Network behind her. She has her own network. And notice she goes to like big podcasters and stuff like that. She doesn't need to go to the Breakfast Club. She was already on Netflix with Fat Joe and Jadakiss.
Yeah, I think that interview, and then the one with Memphis and Angie Martinez,
Yep.
and
She doesn't need the Breakfast Club.
so do you think with so DJ Envy, I'm just trying to see what his angle angle is here. Is he following Charlamagne the guy? Because him and Remy and Fat Joe them go way, way, way back. That's why I say when I see them at that party, and then they said that Remy was going to be on the Breakfast Club. I was saying to myself, did her and DJ Envy have a talk at Joe's party? The reason that she's going on there, but okay, gotcha.
Charlemagne's the boss over there on
Charlamagne
Netflix. Yes, he's the boss. And
over DJ Envy.
I think so.
Okay.
Because everyone went over there under the guise of his podcast company, The Black Effect.
Okay.
So several podcasters like kind of followed him. He's the one that brokered the deal and noticed that everybody, because they're not on YouTube anymore, everybody lost their personal brands due to that deal. Just with the mess, all that is gone. And so the reason I kind of feel like he is the head and he drives the narrative in which he feels the show to go, because they have certain things, certain criteria they need to meet with Netflix. And so notice that Jess, hilarious, didn't speak independently on the situation until she was outside of that podcast.
Yes. So maybe then it's certain stuff that just I got you that they can say now.
Oh yeah, they're real. They got rules and guidelines to follow on Netflix.
Okay, because I was wondering why was Jess and DJ Envy not standing up to for Remy. You
Cause
know
they in
when
a cause they in a 360 deal, just like Russell Coleslaw Crash Out.
oh okay, gotcha. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
And the only one benefit off of it is Charlemagne. So if they smart, they better go off and do their own things. Why, you know what I mean? As soon as possible. And this is why Angela Yee left. You know, like she got tired of the chauvinistic patriarchy overruling her every time they felt like it.
Okay, okay, okay,
So
gotcha.
yeah,
I was wondering why DJ Envy wasn't standing up for Remy. I wondered that. So it's because of
and
Charlamagne.
to be quite honest, he attempted to. Remember when Papoose went up there to promote his album and Clarissa was sitting in the background? And
Yeah,
DJ Envy, he was like, I was just hoping y'all could work it out. And that was the first time Clarissa eyebrows raised. Like,
yep.
so he
And then that's
attempted to.
but
He
then that's
attempted
when she
to.
started working, talking about Remy, talking about she with some other man, with her man, and they doing good. How do you know that? How do you know that? I didn't get that. How do you know with Remy and eat? Well, you say she would eat the black captain. Remy has came out here and said that she's single. So I'm sure that if she was not single, she would say it.
She only says that stuff so she doesn't have to answer for why she's been a side chick since 2020 for a married man.
Got got
That's
it.
all to deflect and distract from that question.
Got okay. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Clarissa played dumb, but she know what she doing.
Okay.
She been on this internet a long time. She has been, especially over there on Facebook. She been over there a long time. She know what she doing to keep people engaged, and that's
But
why she come out here and say the dumb shit that she do.
right.
Just,
Keep hitting that
just
like
to
button,
know her
y'all.
girl.
87 people in here. Can y'all hit that like button? People in the bushes, hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Come on now. We got 87 people in here.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like I said, I'm going to start pivoting from that. I'm getting ready to start
I'm with
talking
you.
about these other women that are doing good things. I feel, I was feeling that way. Like, why do we keep on talking about this non-factor girl and these other women are doing so much, so many things in the boxing community, so many, great things, and they're being a role model, and we just keep focusing our attention on Clarissa. Why not, put the spotlight on them? And I
Right.
know
And
people
notice
like
how
the drama.
strategic she is. Like she knew Amanda Serrano was gonna fight this next week or whatever. So she
Mhm.
planned strategically for her fight to be the week before Amanda Serrano to try to outshine her, outdo MVP because she's also in competition with MVP too, trying to duplicate Jake Paul's formula or whatever. And guess who fights next week? Chris
Who?
Cyborg. Chris
Krista?
Cyborg. Yeah, Chris Cyborg fights next weekend.
Okay, let me put that on my. You said next weekend. Where is she gonna be? Where is she gonna be fighting at? On what
It's going to
station?
be on ESPN, but you may be able to get it on ESPN's channel on YouTube.
Okay. All right. I'm
Yeah.
gonna make sure I put that up in there next week
She's a
because
powerhouse, that Chris Cyborg. Woo! Now I see why she's scared to fight him.
and then you know what another thing we should start doing? Trying to get Clarissa to do that rematch with Hannah.
Yeah, I think we should promote Hannah Gabriel also.
Yep. Okay. So we're gonna start promoting Hannah. Okay.
Yep, and she's been vocal, she's been active, and I've been in communication with her a little something, something. So, like,
Okay. So Chris
um,
and Hannah, and then I do
I
want
think
to what's her name? Green. What's her name? Green. What's her name again? I forgot the dang on woman name.
Shadasia Green.
Jadasia, because she is doing. She is training like younger people.
Yep,
In boxing.
yep, I like that for her.
Jadasia. Okay. Okay.
And I think
Okay.
most valuable promotions are going to help her. I see Shadasia being a trainer, opening a gym. You know what I mean?
Oh, what happened to Clarissa Jim?
Oh, child. What happened to
What?
her Chanel bag? Dropped it to you like,
That's what
so
happened.
God.
Yeah. Because wasn't her and Dre supposed to open up that gym?
Yeah, that's what she was saying.
Dre, right? Was it Dre?
Yep.
Okay. What happened
Maybe
to the gym?
maybe Dre's wife don't want him around, don't trust him around her.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we're gonna talk about that. What happened to Dre and Clarissa's gym? She said they were partners.
Yep.
That's what she said. But you keep on doing stuff and training at other people's gym, and you're not promoting your gym. What happened to her? Or did you just try to do that because Amanda Serrano got all these other gyms around here? Is that why
Mhm.
you tried to say that you and Dre were business partners because you knew Amanda had gyms?
Mhm.
Um, that's another thing. When other people are doing good things in the community, like Amanda, they said she has a couple of gyms, not
Yep.
just one gym. So I'm thinking, did you just say that because you knew Amanda got one? I guess.
All she does is copy other people.
Right. Yeah.
I don't even think, like, just like she promotes her promotion company, Claressa Shields does not have enough capital to support a promotion company.
Well, then
She
how?
won't be able to do it on her own. And this is why she had to latch on to Zeus when Selena and the Zone to create an event. And so, and I find it funny how Monique come out here talk about, oh, it was black, less excellent, all in the building. Carissa made sure it was always black people working. But did we forget the Caucasian woman that she fought?
Right. And Monique needs to shut her ass up. That's what her ass blackballed now from Hollywood. You just shut your ass up. Fuck
She's
you.
part of Clarissa's paid campaign.
I can believe that. I can believe that. And because allegedly that Monique and her husband have a open marriage, whatever that means. I
That's her
guess
dad.
I
She
don't
called
want
her
to
husband
say
daddy.
no girl, baby, but the
I don't call
girl,
my husband daddy. My dad's been dead for a lot of years. Like
and mine
I don't,
too.
I, I don't do
Ain't nobody getting
incest.
called daddy. You not gonna even get called daddy, and in the what room? You none of my damn
Right.
daddy. Excuse me, because
Right.
I'm trying not to say, but you're not gonna even gonna be getting called daddy in that situation. And that burns me up when I hear Chrisean Rock call Blueface that. I'll be like,
Oh, don't get me started on Lucifer. I haven't even had enough energy to even deal with the circus this week because it's just pathetic at this point. Like,
I can't, girl, and that's why my daughter, I have a 14-year-old daughter. That's why I constantly talk to her because Blueface, how he sets up there and disrespects Nevaeh like that, and Chrisean, um, calling them bees. They worthless. You didn't bring in enough views anyway for you to be even acting all. I just was like, I cannot believe it. I can't believe it that you
I
set
think
up this.
Clarissa need to go over to Blueface and join his circus.
Well, I think she'll fit in. I
Yeah,
sure do.
absolutely. Look, say what you want about him. He makes sure they all get paid. He pays to disrespect them. That's it.
You know what? I can. You know what? Nevaeh can go and stream on her own now because she's known,
Yep.
and she probably won't bring in the money that Blueface is bringing, but she's going to bring in some money that's going to be able to help her take care of her and her kids.
That's what I think is gonna happen, and then because I think she already planning her exit, and I think she gonna leave, do her own thing on her own stream, and put Blue on child support, and then Blue gonna find a reason to get locked up, so he don't have to pay.
I just, I
Cause look at what he
just,
doing to Jay and Alexis.
and that other baby, his other baby supposed to be here this month too.
It will
Clarissa,
be,
no, what? No,
and that's when
Charlie.
I think Nevaeh is gonna escape when he goes start being with that other girl and being with that baby.
Well, she supposed to name the baby Carlissa. You know that, right?
What?
Yeah, that little girl name is gonna be from what? Carlissa said. The girl said she gonna name the baby after her, Carlissa.
Let me tell you something. First of all, these young girls got it misconstrued. Like, you're not even married into the family. Like, instead of thinking about the baby's name, maybe you need to think about going to child support now because y'all not married.
Well, you know what I'm thinking? I think that girl thinks once she had that baby, that Blueface gonna come back to her. That's what she's thinking.
She don't see his pattern. He treats women worse when they're pregnant and having their kids. He treats them
Right.
worse.
And then let me just say this too. I think that these men that's acting like this, I think they have a problem with their mother. Blueface don't like his mother.
Yep.
He talks about all the nasty things that his mother did to him when he was little. Then my husband, he didn't have a good he do not have a good relationship with his mother. God rest her soul. Who else? Well, excuse me, Papoose, he claimed that him and his mother got a relationship. But every man that I know, except I will do the exception with Papoose, has a nasty relationship with their mother, and they try to project whatever their mother did to them onto their wives or their woman.
Yep. That's all facts.
So it's something. Now, dude, now this is another thing. Why doesn't Papoose mother and his sister come to any of her fights tonight? That's why I want to ask you.
Who's Carlissa's?
No, no, Papoose. Why doesn't Papoose mother or his sister them come to Clarissa's fights? Because
Oh,
she said
because
that's
they
her
just look
mother-in-law.
at her like they know what's going on, and they look at her as a SLUT. That's it.
But okay, she
I mean,
calling
and
him
you can also
mother-in-law.
say the same. Like, why hasn't she met the golden child, the love of his life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
if a man really loves you, he gonna allow you to know all of him, and that's that I'm telling you. I really feel like this is a PR relationship. I don't
So
even
when
think it's real.
so when do you think it's supposed to end then?
When the money runs out, when contracts are up. I mean, she only had a 2 year contract, and so she only has two more fights. So I think Once the contract is up, that's when you'll see it. See either that or when Remy gets the divorce finalized. That's when you'll see, because that's when he'll show his true colors, because he can't hide behind a divorce anymore. That's when the nigga gonna come out of him. You hear me?
Okay. Yeah, I hear you. So I wonder if this.
And
Well,
Clarissa
I
gonna
did
be
say this.
crying and wishing she would have listened to Remy.
Yeah, I would have. You know what? I would have rather her stay with what's his Tony Rich. I think
Uh-huh.
if she would have stayed with Tony Rich, they would have got married like they were going to do and had kids. But they're trying to say that Tony Rich cheated on her, allegedly, and that's why she came to Atlanta to get her truck.
Um, I believe that's true, and I also believe Clarissa was cheating on him as well.
I
You
think
know,
so.
she's a professional victim.
Oh yeah, you got that right.
She's never gonna admit where she went wrong. So yeah. You know what I really wish for her is that she take a couple of years just to be by herself and go seek help. I really think that girl needs to be on mood stabilizers or something.
Nadi, I say that all the time in my life. She needs to be a mood stabilizer. But she had that therapist, like Jade the Boxer said, and she had a mentor, which was a black woman. She cut the black woman off who was a mentor to her. Jade that was like a mother to her. She cut her off. And then with the therapist, she got mad at the therapist. Jade said because the therapist kept on telling her things that she needed to do and techniques to use. And then Jay said every time after she come back from seeing that counselor, that she would get angry, saying, "I'm tired of her trying to tell me what to do, how to live my life." And then that's when she said, "I'm not going back to her." And that's when she stopped going to that counselor.
That's because she needs a male therapist because she's male identified, and that's the only way she'll listen.
Okay, that makes sense. The woman therapist wasn't doing it for her.
Because she hates women.
Yeah.
She always competes with women. And
Well, I think the boxing commission needs to get her evaluated, and that's just my opinion, because of all this stuff that she's doing. They need to get her evaluated.
absolutely. But just notice, like, one thing I can equate it to, and this one I really, really knew, like, oh, yeah, she's male identified. That Cam Newton interview. Look how he was able to regulate her through that whole interview.
Yep, he kept her in check.
And that's because she's attracted to him, number one. She wants him to want her, number two. But he regulated her that whole interview.
He sure did. Now, the stuff that he was asking her was not even worse than what Shalita said. Miss Shalita said one thing. And when he told her, he said, when she said, "I'm going to have a baby," he's like, "You going to have a baby?" You know,
He didn't even ask. And that's how I know, drop the T, that she's doing things just to go viral. She knows that she says certain things, it's going to go viral.
yep. And so, and we, like I said, we keeping her relevant. We keeping her relevant. We keeping her paid.
Well, I'm ready to pivot because I'm
Yep.
bored of her. I'm bored. Like, I gained nothing out of her. I don't even like the girl. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm like wasting brain cells. And so I asked my audience. I was like I only do this for y'all because this is what y'all want to hear about. But like, quite frankly, like, this is low vibrate. Like, I wouldn't even think about hanging around someone like her. You know what I
Me
mean?
either.
Like, and I was like, and I told my audience, like, I kind of want to pivot and go in a different direction, and I shared my idea, and they was like, do it, Nadi, do it, we ready. People are exhausted, they're tired.
All right, y'all, in the chat, how many of y'all feel, let me put a one in the chat, if we should start pivoting away from Clarissa and giving some of the other women boxers and other things attention instead of Clarissa? Put a one for yes and a two for no, because I'm frankly tired. And then they get people channels taken down. I don't got time. Put a, one, okay, one, okay.
Mhm.
Everybody needs to vote because I'm really tired of it. Because who else channel is she gonna try to get taken down?
Right, like, and it's unfair, like, because you have to, like, you'll get it back eventually, but why do I have to go through all it? She's not worth it. She is not worth it.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah. And then after all the
And all
content,
she gonna do is continue to buy views, fake views. There, she was over there. They said on her YouTube begging for subs today because Boxing Ego pointed out that she bought views for this latest whack ass song she got out here,
yes.
and he pointed out, like, with this many views, your subscribers didn't move. And so now, and so she's glued into the internet. And at this point, we control her. So she's just listening to us to know what her next move is. So I think we need to follow Remy's lead. Remy scrubbed her whole Instagram. Now what are you gonna copy off of?
Remy, what? When did she
She
do that?
scrubbed her. She scrubbed her whole. She archived most of her Instagram the other day. It's if you go over there, it's empty.
What?
Yeah, yeah. And I feel like that's what we need to do. Like, if we stop talking about her, she runs out of ideas for content
Okay.
because
All
she
right.
listens to us to know what to say online,
Okay. Got it.
and then
Got it.
plus everything she does in the comments behind her burner accounts.
Okay. So
But when it's getting to the point where you're discussing a child that has nothing to do with anything that's going on, when you, whether you want to own it or not, you broke that child's home up.
right.
I
And she
don't
don't.
care if it's unhappy, happy. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. You had no right.
Look, let me tell you something. I don't think she even want to meet the golden child because she looks so much like Remy. I don't think she want to meet her
I don't think she's interested in having a relationship either.
because she looked like Remy.
She
That's what
will
it is.
mistreat that little girl.
Yeah. Because if she talking about knocking her niece and nephew in the head, what you think she'll do if Pap leave her there with her?
And
I don't.
Remy, let me tell you something.
She probably would
Remy,
try to have her niece, her little niece, jump on the little girl. I wouldn't put that past her. Allegedly, that
yep,
I'm just saying. The how mean and hateful she is. No,
yep.
and Papoose ain't got good sense himself. He been and
And
left the little
she's
girl.
so delusional, y'all. She out here trolling Cardi B, and Cardi B ain't even responding to her.
Right, Cardi B ain't gonna let you train her kids. I don't know
Cardi
why
B is
she.
Remy Ma's friend. They grew up in the Bronx together.
I just don't know where she would get this idea from that Cardi would let you train her kids.
She got the idea because she knows Cardi is connected to Remy, and she's determined to penetrate anything or anybody that Remy know in an attempt to get a rise out of Remy, just like she attached herself to that Miss Hustle girl, Remy's former friend.
Yep.
She's diabolical. Like, quite honestly, I feel like there's some psychopathic tendencies there.
Yeah, but I know one thing. I'm gonna start. Maybe I think I'm gonna start Monday or Tuesday, or probably sooner than that. Looking for content from these other boxers, advertising what they got going on, looking at what Remy's got going on, and things like that. Because this woman ain't even worth your channel getting taken down. And then while she talking about, we talking about her, she gonna wish she had us talking about her because she's gonna
Look,
come out with algorithm.
you want us to stop talking about you? Fine.
Right? There we go. So
And I
when you're
say
not in
just
it,
follow. I think you should follow like most valuable promotions because that's where you're gonna get most of that content from.
I'm following them too, but I'm gonna start going over there every day or either at night and seeing what they
Oh,
got going
just
on.
think about it. Like after her fight with Franchon, most valuable promotion, I believe, put on like 5 or 6 events after that. Like Like they're put, and this is where she messed up. Like Claressa, she's just trying to fulfill 4 fights. Most valuable promotion. This is the key thing about their machine. They keep their women working.
Right. And that's something
And
that we
now with them teaming up, now with them partnering with the European promotion company, that's widening their network and their competition for their fighters.
but you see when records are trying to get people too, because they said with MVP is doing, that's why they're trying to go over there with Floyd Mayweather now and get like these celebrities. But
They trying to get like a black opposing competition, but they don't have enough money over there.
I don't think they got any money. Because let me tell you something. I believe the real reason they brung in Zeus is because they needed help with paying that money for that arena. That's why they had to bring Zeus in. They needed the money. I don't
Remy,
think
Remy had the money, and Salida had the licensing,
right. There you go. They
and
needed them.
MVP is just gambling.
And what did Win Record have? Nothing.
Oh, excuse me, not MVP. Win Records. Yeah, Win Records. They gamble. They're gambling.
So that's what I said. People's like, why
So
would they?
why if Claressa is attached to this label, why did she have to go outside and get Lotto and all these other artists to walk her out? Wouldn't you would think a Win Records artist would walk her out?
Right.
Why
That's
would you
the
have to spend money on an outside artist when you're signed to a record label?
right. Why wouldn't you let one of those people over there sing the national anthem to give them some recognition, and have one of those people over there walk her out for recognition? Yeah.
How are you signed to a whole record label and you gotta hire artists outside of the record label to walk you out? And
Right.
that's where I moved that conversation.
So are y'all really a record label?
I just think they're a cover for something else.
Because that does make sense. Why didn't you have anybody do that? Oh, why didn't you have Khadijah? How
Wait,
Khadijah can do it?
didn't Khadijah Daddy just buy her like 1 million views? Why didn't she walk you out?
Right. You right, Naughty. That made no sense. And you just released a new record. Why didn't you
Right.
want to walk on with that record?
Fresh record. Why wouldn't you want? Mm. Interesting, right? Food for
Right.
thought.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense because they got women and men over there.
Yeah. Because none of their artists are hitting right now.
And who
They all
paid
and
for
and now it's to the point they buying Claressa fake views. And now she did a video with who is it? Shakur's wife or whatever. She used to be on the rap game. They dropped the video tonight, and the comments lit her up.
what did they say?
The comments was saying like, my mama said, if I don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Why don't you just stick to boxing? This is just not your thing. The comments ate her up.
So the rap, so it was really bad.
It was really, really bad. I'll send it to you when we get on. I'll send it to you.
So the rap, what's it? Okay, what do they call the rap gods couldn't help you out?
Uh-uh. No, no,
Oh
no.
wow.
That's what you remember. She took pictures in that lace outfit with the mint green shoes.
Now I saw
The
her with
seven.
with that white jumpsuit on,
Yep, that
with
was
them
so fun.
skimpy looking feathers at the bottom.
Yep.
Oh Lord, who? Never mind.
In the video, you'll see low budget and Copy and Remy doing the one mic. I said, didn't you do that the last video? Like, y'all not even original. The videos are so low budget. They just standing in the middle of two fancy cars with a mic hanging down.
Okay, that white jumpsuit with them 4 feathers on each leg. Who made that?
Who wear mint green shoes
Right.
on purpose?
And
That's not even a color I would wear, I don't think.
I want to know who making this stuff for her. It has to be. I don't think
It's Chanel.
Chanel.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know she make nothing.
Not make, like styling her. Oh, no, she don't make anything. She just got her lip gloss.
Wait a minute. Somebody was actually selling that outfit that she had on.
Yep.
Girl.
I'm sure they'll find it on Shein or something, or TikTok shop.
That's the ugliest jumpsuit I've ever seen in my life.
And just notice the cut in her budget. She wasn't doing everything she was doing that first week with all them ugly ass wigs.
They don't I don't know where they get this shit at.
And they kill me. She kills me renting these cars just to pull up to a press conference. Like, are you dumb? That's a waste of money.
Right. Why don't you pull up there with your car that you're leasing? That way, you don't have to pay. Just pull up there with your Corvette. Didn't somebody say she got the Corvette back?
I mean, I think the most important thing is what's going on at the table of the press conference. Nobody really cares what kind of car you're driving.
Right. So, Linda, you said you saw it on Shein and Temu for $9.99? Oh Lord. Hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. We've been on here for 2 hours, Nadi. 2 hours.
Right. I'm about to go to bed anyway, but it was a pleasure talking to you and chopping it up.
You too. I loved it when you come up here, and everybody's welcome to come up here. Like I said, I do want to talk to you because I want to start doing content on Layla and them and Alicia and them, and also Remy. Just forget her. Let her go on about her business.
She's a non-factor at this point. Like,
right.
She's okay sleeping with a married man, and guess what? We're okay too, and God will deal with her when it's her time. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. She over here trying to get people channels taken down and stuff like that. But she's gonna see once we stop talking about her, she's gonna be a non-factor, and she'll see.
And that engagement go down because she done blocked everybody. So
yeah,
it's not the number of followers; it's the engagement.
Yep. And I think people are getting tired of it.
I look. I don't follow her at all on anything. I'm not subscribed, none of that. But I just go peekaboo on the page, get what I need, and get off. But
yep,
I don't follow her at all.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Just get what little stuff that I need. But I'm gonna start moving away from her.
Up because she be in my chat. She be in my chat. She be in my comments. I think it burns her up that she can't block me. She can't block me because I don't follow her.
Oh, okay.
I don't leave comments on her stuff or anything.
Now somebody is asking for our contact information. Wait a minute. Understood 331. I have my email address is drop the T. I'll put my email address in here for you. I think Linda, wait a minute. Where is it at? Let me see. Okay, thank you. There. Okay, you put my thank you, Linda. Now, do you want to put your email address in the chat because Understood wants our contact information?
I'm the best way to reach me, to be quite honest, is Instagram. That's the fastest way for me to see it because my emails, they be buried. But I'm naughty love movement 2020 on Instagram. This once you type in naughty love, I'll come right up. But yeah, no, it's just better to just send me a message on
Instagram. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because I have one separate email for my YouTube channels, and I have my other emails. So drop the T 74@gmail.com. You can get and contact with me there, and also at my Instagram, which is Drop the T as well.
Okay. Yeah. And so I'll send you drop the T. I'll send you the stuff I found as far as oh, what was I supposed to send you? Oh, the music video. Atrocious. But the main thing is the comments. The comments tore her up. And if you look at a lot of her videos, it's mainly negative comments, nothing good.
Oh wow. Well,
If you
she
look
said
at a
her
lot of the
friend.
content, even like all the interviews she does, if you
Uh-huh.
ever go deep dive into those comments, people are they don't like her.
Well, she may like her fans and everybody support her. It's just a few negative people who don't like her. All this bullshit.
Clarissa got the same 1,000 fans that pull up in all her lives because they just
But
like her.
somebody said allegedly that she was paying people.
Yep,
Allegedly, that's what I heard.
she was. She was paying
Mm-mm.
people. She paid people to show up to her meet and greet. She paid
Oh
people
wow.
to make positive posts for her.
Now I know she was giving out those allegedly those Chick-fil-A gift cards. I know that, but I didn't know she was doing all the other stuff until I just started hearing that today. I didn't know she was doing all the other stuff.
How desperate are you to the point you gotta pay people to be your friend?
Right. But what's for the happen content creators and me myself, I'm gonna stop talking about it. So
Yeah, I'm over it. I'm over it.
yeah, I'm
It's
over
I'm
it.
not gaining anything. She's not doing anything positive for the community. She's a nasty, vile, dirty bottom for her book. And
Yeah,
eventually she gonna be back in Flint.
yeah. Because once she ain't popping no more,
Take me out.
Papoose gonna get the stepping, honey. Once she ain't popping no more, Papoose gonna most definitely get the stepping.
And that's when you'll see him, the breakup happen, when she got to go back to Flint and live. He don't want to be out there in Flint.
Right. Win Records, I see you in the chat. Why we so jealous, baby? Ain't nobody jealous of her, honey. We could stop talking about her, honey. Don't
That's
worry.
Ressa for
We
Star
finna
Crash,
get we
y'all.
finna stop
Ressa,
talking about her.
Ressa, go back over there with Win Lose Lean Records
Yeah,
and have
win,
at
lose.
it.
Right. Yeah. We don't want to see you, huh? We don't want to see you.
Okay.
Don't worry. We finna start talking about Alicia Baumgartner now, and
Yep.
and
Amanda Serrano, shout out to her.
Amanda.
She won tonight.
Yep.
Amanda Serrano, um,
Uh,
Michaela Mayer, even Caroline
Caroline.
the Boy. Caroline
Yep.
the Boy is part of MVP.
Yeah, we finna get rid of her, right? We finna get rid of her right now. Y'all can have it. We finna start
Yeah.
talking about people who are really winning, and that's
You're about to get your
Layla.
wish, Ressa Coleslaw. You're about to
Yep,
get your wish.
yep,
Everybody's gonna stop talking about you.
yep. So I'm sure I'm gonna be right over there with Sedacia Green, them, Alicia Baumgartner, Mana Serrano, Katie, them, people that are doing stuff for the community. Remy Ma, her organization, foundations and things like that. That's what we finna start doing. Yeah, you can go right ahead, honey. We finna stop talking
You
about
have
that.
at it.
Yep,
You and your
have at it.
bots. Go with your bots.
Yep. Let her
All
have
right,
at it.
Johnson City. Y'all have a good night. I'm about to take it down.
Okay, honey. Well, thank you so much for coming up here. I really appreciate it.
Of course, of course. Yes, and Heavy Hitting Diva. Good night, y'all.
All right, good night, Nadi. All right, y'all. We did have what did we have? We had some stuff up here. That y'all, I think Linda has sent me. So we're gonna look at a couple of them. The queen, we're gonna start talking about the queens of MVP, baby. So we ain't for even be worried about it no more. We for the start talking about the queens of MVP, okay? People that are winning, and that's MVP. That's who's winning. So that's what we for the start talking about. They can have the other stuff of her. We for the start talking about MVP now. So I did have a couple of things that that people have been sending me. I think Linda. So let's get into this. We're gonna get into a couple here. So where is it right here? Give me just a second. Let me bring this up. Okay. So I'm getting ready to bring this up. 78 likes. And let's see here. And 90 in the chat. Y'all get those likes up, please, and thank you. All right, guys. So allegedly, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes, okay? Something is going on with the glove, okay? So, like I said, we for the start phasing out Claressa Shields and moving on to bigger and better things. If y'all have any content on like Layla, Mana Serrano, any of the other MVP boxing women, if y'all could send it to my email, which is dropthecheese74@gmail.com, we're going to start moving over to those ladies, okay? That's where we need to start, putting our focus on and things like that. Let's start putting our focus over there and some other stuff. Let's just let her, fizzle off, and we can start talking about some other stuff. But I think it's AOG TV. They're talking about these boxing gloves. Now, this is all alleged and for entertainment purposes only. I don't know if anything was in the gloves or what have you, but this is what they're saying. So let's get into it about the glove here. So I don't know if they're going to ask for the gloves to see them, but who knows where those gloves are at now? Who knows where they're at? Nobody. But let's get into this here with the gloves. Let's get into it.
How powerful she has become in her next and latest fight. Y'all don't remember this?
See this fight playing out.
You want me to tell her why she's right here?
Sure.
God. Jesus. I will tell you what. Pat said no. Listen, I'm looking at Kate's got muscles.
Can I say something, guys, about this? Why does she make everything about Pat? Every single thing is about Pat. When you at your job, just focus on your job. And everything does not have to be about him. Everything that comes out your mouth is Pat this, Pat that. I'm so sick of it.
I'm looking at her. I'm like, man, this girl is like huge, right? I really cannot wait to see what she do when I land this right hand. And it's not even that. It's not that she's weak or that she's strong, but I'm strong than the MF right now. I'm talking about I could push a truck. I can lift her, Mark, and Dimitri up at one time right now. I'm talking about the whole table. I can lift it up.
Or how about when she warned us?
Now, you said that you can lift up the table you can pick up men. Now it went from you want to fight the man that you now you want to pick the man up. What the hell is going on here? Why is it that you want to do so much harm to people? Now I know you're a boxer, okay, but why do you want to do so much harm to other people? I just don't understand this lady. I really be trying to figure it out. I don't understand her. That she want to do so much harm to these people. I don't get it. She can pick up the table. She can pick up men. Now, this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes. What is going on with the glove? Why didn't you take the gloves off? Why did you keep the gloves on all this time? Why? What happened?
In the ring that they might lock her up. She said, don't lock me up for this. Y'all asked for this. We asked for what?
Hey, y'all asked for this. Okay. Y'all asked for this. Don't lock me up. Y'all asked for it. Don't lock me up.
What do you mean by don't lock you up? Lock you up for what? Why would they lock you up? I'm confused. Why would they lock you up? Does anybody know why they would lock her up?
What about the fact that Claressa Shields waited till she left the ring, went behind in the post-press conference, needed water, obviously, and the little girl told her to take her gloves off? Look at her facial expression. Read her body language. When have we ever seen these two looking like this? Papoose is staring at the glove.
The biggest, if not the biggest star in boxing right now, based on what you continue to do, putting the asses in the seats like we're doing, we continue to see. How does that feel to be considered not just a top woman, but probably the biggest star in boxing?
Who's the one?
I'm thirsty.
You guys.
I don't know what look.
Come on.
Okay. Anyway.
Now, before anybody goes sending out any cease and desist, I am not saying that Claressa Shields did anything. I am not an expert. Everything is allegedly entertainment purposes only. Nothing is personal. I simply have questions that look super suspicious and sketchy, and we want some answers. That's it. Or what about the time she was boxing that guy and she said this?
I got sparred. He was like a little Russian hater. He took the patent out of his gloves. I had whooped his ass on a Monday, and his coach wanted to spar again on Thursday. But he caught me, but he didn't have no pattern in his gloves. He know exactly who he is.
Or what about with the ring announcer? He said it in front of everybody. Right there should have been a red flag that all gloves need to be checked. You have a boxer that is not known for being a power puncher. All of a sudden, she drops weight and comes in here and giving the most powerful performance she ever had. I mean, causing huge knots. The broadcaster called it out.
That is going to be a real problem. Yeah, usually bumps like that don't come from punches. They're usually by elbows or something sharp that hit her there, because normally a glove doesn't do that.
And take a look at those gloves, man. You cannot tell me that these gloves don't look suspicious as a mug. I'm also going to put a video up here with Claressa Shields' glove when she was training inside the ring. They do not look anything like these. These are supposed to be brand new gloves. Before the fight, they're issued brand new gloves. And look at Papoose's and her body language as she stuck her hands underneath the table, as you can see in that picture, to remove her gloves.
And absolutely incredible. Let's give our respect to K. Scott for the third game champion.
Exactly.
Australia and put on a great fight, and there's everything to be proud of.
Thank you. I'm gracious to be up here, and it was such a spectacular show to be part of. I tried everything, but she was just too good. I think it was the speed and the power together, but yeah, I appreciate getting in the ring with you and giving it a go against the weight. I'll let you get to keep that name.
Okay, go ahead.
One of the things I would say, there's different ratings that come out that seem legitimate. And in good confidence, how can you put anybody else above this? I don't want to make any accusations, but Clarissa is number one by miles.
Yes.
Look at her resume. Look at her accomplishments. Look how many tickets she sells. Look how much attention she gathers for the sport of boxing. She's the first woman in the United States to be the main event on television. And she's unapologetic about the equality and the respect that women deserve.
What do they got the damn gloves wrapped in there? Why is it taking them so long to take the gloves off? Are the gloves supposed to be cut off, or what is going on here?
For the sport of boxing. And every event we've had since the beginning of her career, Clarissa made sure that there was at least one women's fight on the card. Today, there were 5. So Clarissa is opening up the door of opportunity for females all over the world. And it's really incredible. And about Clarissa being her own, I service Clarissa, and I'm very grateful to be with us at the beginning of her career with my partner, Ruben Branson, and Papoose at Win Records. But you know what Don said about her and say about Muhammad Ali? He promoted himself. He made the reality. Clarissa is the GOAT, the Muhammad Ali of this generation, and she, for women's sports and women's boxing, creates a bridge and the opportunity for the whole world.
Okay.
So she's great inside the ring now.
Okay, Okay, great fight.
He couldn't even take the gloves off. She got to take off her own gloves. And why is he allegedly putting the gloves underneath the table? What's going on here? Just asking a question.
And I think for a lot of the folks who saw K-Scott for the first time tonight, you really did a good job representing yourself, the country, and all that good stuff. Now, 2 questions for you. What was the biggest surprise?
So I'm gonna stop shooting it there, y'all. Now, do you think the boxing league is going to investigate this and ask for those gloves? I'm trying to figure out what's in the gloves myself, y'all, allegedly. What's in the gloves? Allegedly. Could be nothing. Could be something. We don't know. So I'm just asking, along with everybody else, is something in the gloves? What is the problem here? I just think that's messed up. Like I said, I don't know if she did something there or if she did not. I don't know. I just hope she, wouldn't go that far and do anything like that. I'm just hoping that she didn't. You said they as already ruled no. Okay. Nope. Okay. Okay. This is people, people could get seriously hurt when people are doing things that they shouldn't be doing. Now, I'm not saying she did nothing or what have you. I'm just saying. I am just saying. I'm just saying. I did want to touch on this here. I did want to touch on Pink Mafia as well. I did want to touch on this. If y'all don't know who Pink Mafia or Cutie TV is, allegedly, her channel got demonetized. So let me just go here. And she'll tell you this is her channel right here. Make sure y'all follow her. This is Pink Mafia Report. Make sure y'all follow her on YouTube, Instagram, also X. And then this is her right here, Cutie TV. Make sure y'all go follow her. Allegedly, they got her channel demonetized.
Two-Tone just got his Twitter taken down.
Let me go back. Okay.
I don't care about none of that because I'm not stopped doing content. I'm still going to be doing content on Claressa Shields. Hold on, y'all. 1 second, though. Hold on, y'all.
Let me speed this up some.
That's why I feel like allegedly, in my opinion, can I prove that it was Claressa Shields? No. In my opinion, allegedly, I feel like it was Claressa Shields and her team. So let's get into the things, you guys. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish texting this 1 second. It's very important. And then I'm about to go in. Trust me, y'all. It's gonna be worth the wait. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. Just give me a few more seconds. I hate when people text me right when I'm just going live. Like, girl, I'm live. Okay, Tone got it back. Okay, good. Tone got it back. But this is what I want all my YouTube creators to know, all of my fellow people, and you guys can use this video. You guys, the channel got demonetized because they're trying to say reuse content, right? But the thing is that I'm the appeal queen. This is another reason why I feel like it's Claressa Shields. I'm the appeal queen. There is no appeal that I have ever not not been able to appeal and win. I've never lost an appeal until now on this Claressa Shields channel. And the crazy thing is when I sent my appeal video in, that video wasn't even viewed by YouTube before they said, hey, your channel is demonetized. Okay. Twitter's more forgiving. Yeah, but let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna eat her ass up on Twitter. So you guys, my Twitter is pinned. You guys subscribe to that Twitter because it is pinned. Okay. But I'm still gonna go. This is not gonna stop me. What I'm gonna do today and tonight is figure out how I'm gonna continue to do the content, because I don't want to go on my other channels that are still monetized and create the same content. I don't want to do that, because again, this is not my only content.
And then if anybody know anything,
kind of tell y'all what's going on, because the reason,
if y'all know anything about YouTube, they usually strike your channel or give you a warning or something. She didn't get any type of warning or anything. They just demonetized her channel. She did do an appeal, and they still kept her channel demonetized, allegedly. So that's why I said we need to pivot away from talking about CS. Okay, we need to pivot away from talking about her. Okay, because they are taking people's channels down and things like that. So that's why I said we need to start talking about positive boxers. Okay, women boxing. So did everybody know that Cutie channel got demonetized today? Yes, Deborah, that's what I'm going to stop doing. We're going to stop talking about her. She didn't, but I know I'm probably gonna lose some viewers because I'm not talking about her, but that's okay. I'll probably lose some viewers and gain some more, so that's okay. I just don't want my channel to get struck or anything like that, so I'm going to start moving away from her. Okay, it's gonna, little by little, I'm going to start moving away from her, but talking about other things. There's other things that we could be talking about. We can be talking about the other women boxers, bringing awareness. Bringing a spotlight to them, talking about Remy Ma, the things that she got going on. Also, we can talk about Chrisean Rock them as well. Also, we could talk about what's going on with Carmelo Anthony and Nolan Wells and do Black History stuff. There's a ton of other stuff that we could talk about. Okay. So that's what I'm going to stop doing. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I know you're not going to go nowhere. Thank you. Oh, Michael White passed away tonight. He was Eddie Kane Jr. from the Five Heartbeats. Oh, rest in peace. Rest in peace to him. Good actor. Good actor. Okay, Gigi. Yep. That's stuff to do. We're gonna find some other stuff to talk about. So there's some stuff going on with Carmelo Anthony's case, and also with the Nolan Wells case, and then also there are a lot of other women that are being unalived in Mississippi. They're finding them hanging from trees and stuff like that. And I've missed talking about my Black History stuff too as well. What else is going on? So there's a lot of other stuff going on. Yeah, rest in peace to him. Hey, Lady Lane. Yeah, girl, I'm going to get up off of her. Going to get up on off of her. Yes, ma'am. But look, I'm going to bring Cutie back on here so she can finish telling y'all about why her channel allegedly, got taken down. So we're gonna.
And I feel like, in my opinion, that is Clarissa, is because Two-Tone just got his Twitter taken down. And it's a lot of the creators that just got some of their stuff taken down. So that's why I feel like, allegedly, in my opinion, can I prove that it was Claressa Shields? No. In my opinion, allegedly, I feel like it was Claressa Shields and her team. So let's get into the things, you guys. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me finish texting this 1 second. It's very important. And then I'm about to go in. Trust me, y'all. It's gonna be worth the wait. Trust me. Trust me, y'all. Just give me a few more seconds. I hate when people text me right when I'm just going live. Like, girl, I'm live. Okay, Tone got it back. Okay, good. Tone got it back. But this is what I want all my YouTube creators to know, all of my fellow people, and you guys can use this video. You guys, the channel my channel got demonetized because they're trying to say reuse content, right? But the thing is that I'm the appeal queen. This is another reason why I feel like it's Claressa Shields. I'm the appeal queen. There is no appeal that I have ever not been able to appeal and win. I've never lost an appeal until now on this Claressa Shields channel. And the crazy thing is when I sent my appeal video in, that video wasn't even viewed by YouTube before they said, hey, your channel is demonetized. Okay. Twitter's more forgiving than, yeah, but let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna eat her ass up on Twitter. So you guys, my Twitter is pinned. You guys subscribe to that Twitter because it is pinned. Okay. But I'm still gonna go. This is not gonna stop me. What I'm gonna do today and tonight is figure out how I'm gonna continue to do the content, because I don't want to go on my other channels that are still monetized and create the same content. I don't want to do that, because again, this is not my only content. Okay, I mean my only channel. Y'all know I got several channels. I got over 10 channels. All my channels are monetized, so this is just one of the channels that's demonetized for the time being. I'm about to read the thing to y'all once I get into the which column. So make sure and y'all gonna make sure.
And then that's another thing why I always make sure that I stick to my other jobs that I do have, because they can demonetize you for anything. And I know a lot of content creators. And good thing this is not Cutie's only channel, Pink Mafia's only channel. She has other things that she has going on. Just think about this. What if this was her only income right here? Just think about that. You're taking food out of people's mouths and kids and things like that. What if this was her only channel? But we know this is not. And, and she has other things going on too. But it's always important to always keep you a backup. Make sure you have a backup channel like my other channel, which just dropped the T 2.0, and then I have my blogging channel that I just started as well. You have to keep a couple of channels because things like this can happen. And that's why I always tell y'all, make sure y'all are subscribed to my other channel, Drop the T 2.0 and Drop the T, because anything can happen. I don't put nothing past nobody. Okay, you go, Deborah. Okay, yes, Two-Tone said his channel was taken down, but he got it back up. Great. He was 70 years old? Oh, okay. Okay, you said, I'll still be here, and I love Black history and have over 25 years of female boxing, so I can help with the part of, yeah, if you, anything y'all got about boxing, let me know. Judge Roach was moved from Kay Anthony's case. Great. So are they giving him a retrial? Do anybody know? Do anybody know if Carmelo Anthony's getting a retrial? Yep. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hype the channel up. All right. That's why I said we finna start moving away from that. Yep, subscribe to all the channels, guys. My third channel is that's my third channel. I put it in the chat here. I put my third channel in the chat here. Yep. He was getting a. Okay, I seen that about Tupac. I seen that. That's my third channel right there. Drop the T. That's gonna be my blogging channel, but a push come to shove, that's why I have 3. I might have to use it for something. You said it's in the work for a retrial. Okay, great. I read that he was getting a retrial. Hey, Robin. Okay, good. Okay, Robin, good. Send it to me. Yeah, because I'm for to get all. I'm for to stop. Yep, I just put my third channel in here. You just DM me Carmelo's schedule. Okay, thank you, Sonia. Thank you, honey. Because ain't nobody got time for this mess. And watch when these content creators stop talking about her, she's gonna come out the algorithm. Y'all just watch.
Y'all need to make sure
y'all go follow Cutie TV and Pink Mafia right here. So this should be her name on Instagram, YouTube, and X. Right here, Pink Mafia or either Cutie TV. Make sure y'all go follow her either on these 2 channels here on Instagram, Facebook, and also on X. Right here. And guys, it's not even the fact that, the channel the fact that the channel got taken down because she has other channels, right? It's the fact that people don't know we be working hard on these channels. We giving our time to these channels, trying to build them up. And then, when somebody takes them down, that, it's like all your hard work went down the drain. Because, sometimes I'll be on my lives for 3, 4, 5. The longest I've been on there is 7.5 hours. So I put a lot of time into my channel. So I understand.
If you want to help, do something to help, make sure y'all be on that Twitter tonight. Because I'm going to eat her ass up. She's going to get ate up. You're going to get ate up. And then on top of that, it's still, let me tell you how God works. This is the gag. Hold on, let me put this up. Let me tell you how God works, okay? The gag is that I'm monetized on several of the channels, okay? And also, I don't just do celebrity content on YouTube. One thing about, let me tell y'all something. When I first did YouTube, I got doxxed a million times. Like I was in an area of YouTube where people really hated on me, reporting my channels and all of that. So this is nothing new to me. That's why I have other channels. Y'all know I got my Cardi B channel. Y'all know I got the Cutie Report channel. Y'all know I got all different channels. That Cardi B channel monetized. All my other channels are monetized. Okay. But this is the thing with this. Even though this channel is demonetized, it's only for now. Okay. So y'all don't get upset. I'm going to eat her ass up tonight. Trust me. Do not be upset, you guys. And I may still come over here time and time again to just give y'all updates, but I am not going to stop. Let me make it clear. I am not going to stop doing Claressa Shields content. Am I going to clean it up a little bit? Yes, I'm going to clean it up a little bit. But the thing is that for one, before I even got the notification of my channel being demonetized, somebody came in the comments and was like, yeah, Claressa Shields is trying to get people shut down. See, that's how I know. See, Clarissa can't keep her mouth shut. See, she the type of person that she got to try to put fear, instill fear in people. I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna say it again because I know you watching. I am still going to do content on you. You, Papoose, I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. I'm talking about from here on out, I'm still gonna do it. So it says you can prove it if you get an attorney during discovery, they get IP addresses, then that proves malicious punishment and violation of free speech. You can get monetary damages in a lawsuit. I'm gonna have to look into that, baby. Prayer words got you. Thank you, boo. She can't handle the truth. Oh, she gonna handle it tonight when I eat that. When I eat her up on what you call them? Girl, I'm not playing. I'm not playing with you, baby. You gonna get ate up, boo. Girl, I am so congested, y'all. I'm so sorry. Claressa Shields needs small SM to save her bag. She's starting to flat out say Remy name. She's trolling. We not stop giving her energy and slow. Exactly. I'm not gonna stop doing this content. I'm so sick of Clarissa and her circle. I cannot wait for her karma comes because she is very wrong. Y'all don't have nothing to worry about. I promise y'all, I will not let y'all down. Y'all have nothing to worry about. When I tell you guys, I'ma still be here. Y'all don't have nothing to worry about. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not going to stop doing my content on Claressa Shields. I'm not gonna abandon y'all. So y'all do not have to worry about that. I'm here for y'all like y'all been here for me this whole time. I'm not gonna abandon how I do my content. Even if I have to still come up here and stream on Twitter while I'm streaming here, I'm still gonna be here with y'all. I'm not gonna abandon y'all. Y'all my family, y'all Pink Mafia. We gonna stay Pink Mafia. And again, like I said, I'm not stopping doing Clarissa content. Sorry, it's just not gonna happen. Sorry. Yeah, she definitely reached out to YouTube to have them do this. Of course, because the thing is that it doesn't make sense. Somebody was in the comments, probably her on a troll account. Oh, well, somebody's reaching out. And then I believe it's another creator that says she's doing this. But listen, let me read it to y'all. I'm gonna kind of give y'all detail what's going on. It says, hi, Pink Mafia report. Thanks for contacting us about your recent suspension from the YouTube partner program. Our team reviewed your appeal and your channel, but we cannot allow your channel to remain in the YouTube partner program at this time. You can find specific feedback from our reviews.
Now, why didn't she get a warning or a strike or anything like that? Why did you just allegedly just monetize the channel without even going over or doing the appeal or anything like that? Allegedly. Just gonna say allegedly.
Viewers in the earn page of the YouTube studio. When a channel you operate is suspended from YPP, you can no longer monetize your other YouTube channels. This means all other channels that you operate, create, or acquire will not be able to monetize on YouTube. That's absolutely false because I can show y'all for facts I'm still monetized on all my other channels. In fact, let me pull it up. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull it up too. So if this happens to you, do not get upset. Do not give up on yourself. Okay? Girl, please, y'all, listen. Let me tell you.
So do y'all think that they are the ones that I think so. I think that they are striking people channels or getting them demonetized and things like that. But my whole thing is, why didn't they give a strike first? You said they were eating her ass up. She was eating her ass up. That's why they demonetized her page. I was on her page and knew they were going to get her. Her supporters told her to chill. She said, I don't give a damn. That's how my kids eat. Okay. Oh, okay. So true. I believe all creators says so true. I believe if all creators stop reporting on her for 72 hours, she will crash all the way out. If I focus, he said, if focus it shifts from her to Pap, she will do something because she loves the attention. Yep. Yep. Oh yeah, things people be doing for money, honey. Both are, you said both are in a lot of debt. Boxing and social media in her main source of income, allegedly. Let's see. That's alleged. Huge bet they had to make good on it. So I can see them doing anything to win. Yep. You knew they was what they was up to. Okay. It's bigger than we think. Okay. You said she went too far. Okay. They're going to crash out in a major way. Okay. There are okay. So y'all think it's trouble in paradise? You said they already are not getting along. They portray on things in public life is difficult in private. The way he threatened to walk out when she was on the live is ridiculous. She walked away goofy. Oh yeah, I think, we thought, maybe Remy was going through some stuff. I think she's going through stuff behind the scenes. I think she's going through stuff behind the scenes. I think she's going through stuff. But she tried to portray like her and Pap are just getting along so good. They got a real good relationship. She got a man that stick by her side, all this crap. But we'll see. Yeah, I think content creators should start just reporting on MVP women and just leave. We can still report on Pap, but just report on MVP, the good things they're doing over there. And just walk away from this right here. And then, if we all start doing it, she will die down in the algorithm. We could just get everybody on board with it, walking away from it. You said, without using any names, they ate some Chinese food and then made a doggy bag to give to him. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. You said Pink didn't care what she said, how she said it. I know it was coming, but sad for her. She uses that money to thrive. Oh, well, yeah. Yep, all of them need to return the favor and shut her down. Yes. Yep, he was so nasty towards her. I think he'd be upstairs high, mad and mean. She went in the room asking not to be cursed out. Oh, wow. Serrano won her fight tonight. It's her 50th fight. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to her. Shout out to Amanda. Yeah, we just got to watch what we are saying. And we just start, go slowly but surely start moving away and doing other content. And I think a lot of the stuff that's going on too, we should be on Pap, but as much as we on her, because Pap is the husband. She's a nobody. Pap is the husband. So we should be on his bumpers, in my opinion. You said several channels claim they're going to stop, but not all. So it won't be a joint effort. But if some stop, others report on him, not her. I think till change the narrative. Yeah, I don't like Clarissa. She turned off. She turned off and was cocky to her supporters. Yes, very cocky to her supporters. Very cocky. But I think once we start to not talk about her and things like that, and she gets out of the algorithm, she will see. Once we start to do that, she gonna see that it was a benefit for her, for the content creators to start to talk about her. But she'll see. She gonna see. She will see. She gonna see. B was helping her. We were helping her, so. And content creators, push a lot of things out um for people who are just coming up by us talking about them. So we the one that made her, internet famous. The content creators about talking about her. Papoose threatened her like a dog. You can tell her feelings were hurt when she walked off. He'd been upstairs angry, I think, because of a lot she does publicly he don't agree with, but he is fake in front of us. Yes, I think the stuff that she be talking about their sex life and stuff like that on the internet, I don't think he likes that. And the stuff that she be doing, I don't think he likes it. She let the fame go to her head and got stupid, but she'll be humbled soon enough. Yes. Yes, I'm gonna read your email tomorrow. I'm gonna try to read it tomorrow. Let me see here. Thank you, Sonia, for the 2 jewels. Thank you, Follow Me Black, for the 10 jewels. Okay. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Jacqueline, for the 30 jewels. Thank you, Royalty Queen, for the 10 jewels. Let me see. The Infamous, thank you for the 30 jewels. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you for all the people that support the channel. Let's see here. You said, of course, they won't pivot and they will lose their page. I post about 20 videos a day on my Facebook page. I got 17,000 followers that enjoy them, not about Clarissa. Okay, that's what I'm gonna try to do. I wonder why he was on edge like that. She didn't show him on the live. Papoose is tired of her stuff. Her face. He was mad because she left him and went to the restaurant. Oh. I think they I think he's tired of her and she probably tired of him because she said she only keep a boyfriend for maybe the longest is 3 years, and after 3 years she'd be on something else. Oh, them kids were there. Maybe he didn't want the kids there or the people there. Papoose, he liked to have people to himself. Or maybe that could be a reason. If anybody have any Facebook pages, any YouTube pages, Instagram pages, just put your link in the chat. That's fine with me. Put it in there, and so we can start following each other. That's fine. I have no problem if somebody got a Facebook channel that they want to promote. Instagram, Snapchat. Just put it in. You can put it in the link. He had to babysit. You said she keeps a house full. He was so nasty, threatening to walk out and all. I was floored. Oh wow. I don't. You said Papoose was mad. They didn't make a lot of money and he lost. And he has that, but she can't afford that car. That's wasting money they don't have. Yep, she just go get stuff to try to show off. Don't even need it. How many cars she got? 4 or 5 now? Her niece and nephew was there. I'm surprised she didn't take them to the restaurant with her. And why would you leave your niece and nephew there with him? He don't even know them like that. You said Papa ain't upstairs. He's in Canada with Khadijah. Oh. I'll do it tomorrow on my laptop. Okay. They're about, you said they went about it so stupid looking at all those people they had to pay. She didn't do the week-long glam. She didn't do the week-long glam, but paid all of those people to show up. Just dumb, huge entourage. Yeah, she had all them people there for what? How many people came had there? Maybe 3 or 4? And had to pay all those celebrities and stuff for coming out. That's just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Just ridiculous. They had a show together in Canada. Oh, Clarissa didn't go? They blame her for losing supporters. Booking flights. He can't get legit belt, or it is a disaster. They had to bet on a knockout, and she's been dragged for allegedly having something going on with the gloves. A mess, but Remy warned her. Papoose is at Clarence's house. They showed the video today. Oh, okay. All right, guys, we're getting ready to get off here. We've been on here for 3 hours already. We've been on here for 3 hours already. All right, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming over to the live. Make sure if you guys didn't hit the like button on your way in, if you can hit it on your way out. And make sure y'all subscribe to all the channels. And I will see you guys tomorrow. I might come on earlier to show y'all some of the things that we're doing here. But I will see you guys tomorrow. We got 81 likes, 90 in the chat. Guys, if you didn't hit the like button on your way in, can you please hit it on your way out? And I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night, good night, good night, everyone.